See how fast they come
What's
up in
up?
here.
What's going on, everybody? Friends, foes, subbies. Welcome back. I kept my word. Usually, I'll say, hey guys, I'll come on tonight. And then I don't show up. And I'm so sorry for that because I feel like I keep calling out Brianna for telling tall tales. And I feel like whenever I tell you guys, I'm going to go live later and I don't show up, I'm lying and I'm sorry. So I'm not going to do that to you guys anymore. Next time I say I'm going live, I will make sure that I do. And if I don't, I will give you a valid reason. Okay? Everyone, thank you for being here. Welcome to my sister girl, Lupac. Thank you for coming on here with me tonight.
Hey y'all. Hey chat. What's up, sis? Let's let's get it rolling.
Let's get it rolling. But you know what? Before we get it rolling, do you want to tell people why you want to do this live?
I feel like a lot has transpired in such a short time. Like
Mm-hmm.
even now, like we have a bunch of topics that we can like literally talk on. We can continue from earlier and then even now with the whole New York situation with the fake what it is. The fake sis, what it is, the little poster thing.
Oh, the flyer that she
Yeah,
did?
I couldn't think of that word for
Today
nothing.
was her first meet and greet. I mean, you told me that she posted something on Instagram. Did she meet anybody yet?
Meet and greet, or was it a hosting? Will we ever know?
No, she said meet and greet. Thank you, Chopper Style. Chat
She
chat.
said, okay, she said meet and greet, but did it say hosting on the flyer, you know?
No, it didn't. Hey, Jessica. Hey, everybody in the chat. No, it didn't say hosting. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up for everybody. But I just wanted to say thank you to anybody that showed up earlier to my live. If you missed my live earlier, please, I suggest you watch it. My sister girl hit me up as soon as I was done and she congratulated me on such an awesome, informative live. And I thank you for that support. I put it together because I felt it was important for you guys to see the lies with your own eyes. These are not words that I'm fabricating. They're coming out of her mouth and they're her receipts. So, what did you think about those receipts provided on earlier the live earlier? Because I'm just allowing more people to come in before we get to the breakdown of the audio that he released last night. So, tell me your thoughts on the live earlier, please.
I think that them receipts was bomb, and it was straight to the point. That's what I was telling you whenever you got off. Like it was hard. Well, I can't even say you didn't have no interruptions, but
Comment says sorry.
it was. It was lit. That ain't even my real laugh. Ex sweet ma.
Now I see some comments. Somebody
Y'all,
told
I
me
have to mute it because I be snorting and everything.
her snorts are so cute. I'll be catching her. But there was somebody that DM'd me yesterday and told me that your laugh makes their day.
Oh,
Mhm. We're back, and thank you everybody for coming back. And I love that Naya said, "Hey, sweeties." Thank you for that. That's cute. That's a cute name. Hey, sweeties. And you're from England, girls. That's what's
what?
she's tuning in from England. Um, So I'm so sorry that I cut you off while you were speaking. It was just I had to let you know somebody said that they love your laugh.
You ain't cut me off. I added you in.
But go ahead,
But
sis.
your live was bomb. Like it was bomb. It was good.
No,
The receipts for huh?
I'm thankful for that because at the end of the day, regardless if you don't know who I'm talking about, I think it's gonna enlighten people regardless of the fact because you're looking at it's almost like watching one of those shows. What do they call it? First 48. Let me not say first 48 because I don't want anybody to get hurt. Let's take that back. Um, was those shows snapped and stuff like that? Um, we're literally watching a case and using her as a case study that it might help you out in your relationship, you know,
Yep.
to run. And my suggestion to Latruth at this point, if you ever need to meet up with her, I would meet up at a local police station. I will have somebody that I know be the third party person, and I will always carry what I have to carry for my protection. At the end,
Yep.
that's it.
Or he can get somebody else that's trusted mutually to go get the baby. You know what I'm saying? Outside of her fake sisters, because I feel like all of them was included in his setup. At the end of the day, people
Well,
gotta realize, like I had said, made this comment in the chat earlier, they not even really consider receipts because they rocking with her regardless. We didn't see Naya live for her on several occasions, even with the billboards.
Naya,
So
and so does Ayana.
yeah, the daddy too. Like I made that comment in the chat earlier. My daddy wouldn't go against me either. The fuck?
And
Who daddy gonna come on online in front of millions of people and say, "Oh no, my daughter lying." She ain't. Come on now.
you know what? That video, there was a video that I played. There was a video that I played a couple of lives back. Sorry. I told you I can't type and think at the same time. It just doesn't work. Anyways, there was a video I did a couple of lives back where Brianna's father was out on the porch with Latruth while he was talking to the police officers. And in my head, if he was such a terrible person, an abusive person Brianna's, um, towards Brianna, as a father, why are you outside with Latruth and not inside with Brianna? Do you get that?
Exactly. But it was the look on his face though. That's what really got it. Looked like he was hiding, like he didn't want the police to go talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Because I know normally in Louisiana in situations like that, everybody that's at the house, if the police get called, they checking everybody ID. That's how they do it out here. I don't know how it is, in Atlanta, but out here they check it everybody ID. Even if you get pulled over, you could be in the passenger seat or the back seat. If you're an adult, they checking your ID too, because of warrants. Anybody could be with you and have warrants or whatever. But that's probably why he was ducking and fucking dodging.
Definitely. I'm actually looking for that right now because I feel like it's important for those of you who didn't see it to see it. Even if I don't speak, even if I don't play the audio. Oh, thank you. Somebody just sent me some.
I was about to say, you can't say it's me tonight sending them messages back to back.
You're
It's
different.
normally me.
No, but you're different. If I'm telling somebody I'm live and they keep messaging me, like, why are you messaging? And I'm not talking about you guys. There are people, and I'm going to tell you right now that I really appreciate while I'm live. I don't mind you messaging me as long as it's pertaining to what I'm talking about. But if it's like somebody that I'm telling that I'm busy and it just keeps going off, it gets irritating. I don't mind you guys messaging me. Y'all can message me all night long as long as it's pertaining to what I'm talking about. There's some people that give me receipts while I'm live, and I love it. I wanted to say thank you to a couple of people that sent me something after my last live, and somebody by the name of Sandra McMichael. She says, for the realest sweetness overload. Thank you. To Andrea Carson. She said, girl, you hit this on the head. You deserve more. Oh, girl, thank you. Um, Quanielle, thank you. Quanielle says, thanks for exposing Bree. And then I have Helion. Thank you so much, Helene. I don't know how to say it. It looks like Helion. Um, keep doing what you're doing, and sends me a bunch of heart emojis. Thank you so much. Oh, you said my live is lit. Thanks. It's lit with my home girl up here, Lupa. You know, she's highly requested. So if anybody has it in their heart to bless my sister, and I know I say bless, Bless to do anything for anyone is a blessing, even if it's like a beautiful message or a compliment. That's a blessing. So if anybody has a blessing for my sister tonight, it would be highly appreciated because she takes her time to come up here and talk to me, and you guys love her laugh and her point of view. And she actually wanted to talk about this because last night she messaged me, and I watched the video that she sent, but I didn't hear something very important. So she's over here like, sis, she called me. She's like, sis, did you hear that? And I'm like, yeah, it sounds like Brianna's a bitter baby mama or whatever. And she's like, you didn't hear her threaten the truth? And it wasn't registering. Right, sis? What were you thinking when I didn't
At
realize?
first, I was like, it seemed like you wasn't taking it. I ain't gonna say taking it serious, but I was like, did she not hear the last part?
I didn't.
And then I had to mention, I was like, she said, you better watch your back. You better watch your back or something like that. She kept telling them that. And that's when you was like, wait, she said that at the end?
And then somebody messaged me in my DMs and said, "Oh my gosh, I'm really worried. She threatened the truth." And then I said, "Sis, she threatened the truth." And she's like, "I tried to tell you that. You wasn't listening to me." I was like, "Oh shit, my bad."
Thank
So,
you. Oh, I just want to say, Helion.
yes.
That's like, thank you, Helion, for that cash out.
Thank you for the love, you
Much
guys.
appreciated, girl.
It really is. But let me say this though. It was so funny. You guys should have heard her reaction because she was kind of like, why am I not like really bothered by this voice note? So anyway, when I listened to it again, I was like, oh hell no, the truth has to be very careful because this reminds me of many cases of women that um, seek out other people to harm their former lovers. And
The-
this we shouldn't take this for a joke. That's why I said I wanted to do a couple of separate lives. So this live is really dedicated to that audio. We're gonna play it by itself, and then we're gonna play it one more time because, like I said, I missed it, and you guys know I try to catch every little thing. So the fact that I listened to that 3 minutes and I didn't catch that, you guys might not catch some things. So we're gonna listen to it by itself, and then me and Lupac are gonna break it down.
Sis, the
Yes,
mods in here, somebody say, why y'all coming so hard for Queen Brianna?
Lord, sis, I'll eventually.
She
I know
ain't, she don't even deserve that title.
I know they did not just call her a queen, but anyways, real quick, I say Jerome in the house. Hey Jerome, he know I always do this when he comes, but thank you, Try Jesus. Try Jesus says the way you broke down the tote situation was amazingly informative. Why, thank you. I'm thinking maybe I should go to school for law. Maybe I should do that. Um, I heard audio. She literally told her daughter to say no. Every daughter wants to see their dad. Wow. You always come with receipts. Thank you so much. I was just reading a couple of comments. Oh, Helion. Oh my gosh, Helion. You are too sweet. You sent me a super sticker too. God bless you. Thank you. Um, all right. To anybody that's leaving me comments now, I feel terrible because I'm a little far back. So I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. If you said anything that I missed and you feel it's important, please come back and type it over if it's not too much for you. Between
Some,
Brianna and Jaguar, I don't know makes who makes the most threats out loud, like terroristic threats, isn't a felony. Honestly, Jaguar, she's on a whole nother level. She's unhinged. Brianna does it more subtly. You understand what I'm saying? She does it secretly. Jaguar does it to the point where you're like, somebody come get her. Somebody come get her
I
and put
want
her in a damn straitjacket.
to. Tamara, thank you for that cash app, babe.
Yes, thank you for the
It's
blessing.
much appreciated, y'all. I literally listen. I
Mhm.
have three kids. My oldest in high school, my middle son is in third, and my baby girl is in pre-K. So I be up late with y'all, and I be oversleeping to bring her to school in the morning. So look, she
Oh,
laughing.
okay,
She know.
okay. I hear you laughing. She's so cute too. Listen, I'm about to block this person. They said, "Is this the person you told me?" But she's a
Yep,
queen, and y'all mad. She's a
girl.
queen. She's a queen of
Mad,
the damned. She's a queen of the damned. Queen
mad for what?
Queen Jezebel. And
Why
I,
you on here? If we mad, why you on here?
you know what's so crazy? The fact that they're in my live so early. It's almost like
Exactly.
you must be subscribed to me. Salute to you, the Bomb TV, Day Bomb. I
It's
appreciate that.
it's even
Oh
weirder
my,
because
wait, is that? I think that's Coco. Is that Coco? Because that logo looks familiar to me. And when I went back to check to see who showed me some love, Coco.
Coco who?
I think that's Real is Rare TV. It looked like,
Ex the OG Coco?
yeah, that looked like the same logo.
No, his stuff is Murals of the World, I think.
I don't know, but
I'm trying to see.
They Bomb TV and is Rare TV have the same logo. But anyways, y'all, let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it. I'm lost if she threatened him on live. Can't get that thrown off her page. She's throwing threats. Here's an unfortunate thing. We're watching it, but we don't know when the call was made. But I do know it has to be recent. This was after her and Jonelle came back from Florida or New York yeah, Florida. And that you said you were on my live earlier, but you couldn't comment because you were at work. I'm glad that you're back.
Hey Annette. And thank you, who is that? Tamika. Tamika Woodard for the cash app. Thank you.
Bless y'all. Okay, you guys, let's get into it. I know most of you already heard this yesterday. Some of you didn't. Sometimes we'll listen to something and we'll miss out very important key things. So when we watch together as a unit, we could break it down. We can see whether or not Brianna is the, because we were reading the comments yesterday, and even after Latruth posted this receipt, he was still getting negative comments. People were saying, you're antagonizing her. You're triggering her by bringing up Jonelle's name. It was just so many weird
Even
comments.
saying this is a female move, but that's my problem with this whole situation. People go all around the main issue. They look at the surroundings instead of the core. At the end of the day, focus on what's the issue. Listen to the recording before you judge. Listen to the recording because that's proof. That's why I say I don't believe nothing or no one unless I see actual proof with it. Because people lie. The truth is not perfect, but at the end of the day, if he has a receipt to show his or prove his innocence, then you gotta roll with it. You can't just be one sided with receipts or oh she pretty, so I'ma believe her and her receipts. No, it don't work like that.
She's a woman. Um, she's a woman. She has to be innocent. Honestly, Real is Rare TV has this. It seems like y'all got the same logo, or it just might be the same color.
It do look similar, sis, but I don't know. I think is it a dog? I know his business is Merle some dogs.
I don't know. Either way, y'all both ended your channels with TV, so it was like a connection. But yeah, hey everybody. Sorry I didn't say your names. What's up, Linda? All right, I'm gonna press play. I'm not gonna say anything. We're gonna listen closely, y'all, and we're gonna replay it again.
Yeah. What day is good for you to pick up Mama with Naya? I'm not meeting Naya nowhere. Okay, well, who's gonna be your third party person?
And you seem like you got to figure that out. It's got to be somebody who not messy, who ain't never made threats on me or none of that. I'm not meeting Naya nowhere. It's my last time answering. What you need?
Do you want to see your daddy? No. Do you want to talk to him?
I
No.
wonder how many times she called him.
Well, this we gotta let it play first. Then we'll break it down. Hold on.
Huh? Huh? Yeah. Why? Why?
You do know what you doing ain't gonna matter.
Why?
What you doing ain't gonna matter.
Why?
Cause you took her around John Hill.
Because you ain't been showing up in her life.
Cause you taking her out of town with
You
John
ain't been
Hill.
showing up in her life.
You got her around another man.
You
That's
been too
why.
busy trying to be in yoga.
Cause you got her around.
Instead of
Cause
trying
you
to see your
got her
daughter.
around
You
another
been too
man.
busy trying to do yoga instead of trying to see your daughter.
So she
You
don't
been
want
too
to
busy
speak
trying
to
to do
me
music
because you
videos.
told her
You
you're
trying to see your
manipulating
daughter.
her. You're
Every time I
manipulating your
ask
little girl's mind.
you want to get her more, what do you say?
You are manipulating your. That's a
Okay,
lie. That's a
okay.
lie.
Just like
That's a
tonight.
lie.
I said,
That's a
do
lie.
you want to get her tonight?
No,
What
I'm
you
not.
say?
I'm
I'm
not
out of
meeting you
town.
nowhere tonight.
Now
At this,
you
I'm
say,
not meeting
I'm
you.
out of
I'm not
town.
meeting you
Now
this
you
late.
say, oh,
I'm
tomorrow.
not meeting you this late.
I want
Sorry,
to say you
not
out of
gonna
town.
happen. Not gonna meet you this late.
But you was out of town.
Yeah, I am out of town. I'm not about my house.
Oh,
So
now you
yeah,
out of town.
I am
You
out of
just said
town.
you
I'm
won't
not.
be
I'm
here
not
this
by my house.
You're not out of town then.
Yes, that means I'm out of town. I live. You
No,
remember?
it
You
does
know, I
not.
live in Swanee. Remember?
And
Okay, so if I'm past Atlanta, that's out of town.
no, it is not.
I'm not picking them more up at this time of night. What are you talking
Why
about?
not?
Do you know what
Why
time
not?
it is?
Why not? You've been harassing
This
me
is
since
not
you
a
got the
decent
phone so
hour.
bad.
This is not a
So
decent
now I'm
hour.
trying to give it to her. Now you don't
We
want
spoke about
Now
3
you
to
don't
6.
want her.
We spoke.
Now
I
you
got
don't
the
want her.
email says from 3 to 6.
Now
It's
you don't
after
want her.
6. The email says from 3 to
It's over
6.
24 hours. Now you don't want her.
The email that you sent me says from 3 to
So when
6.
you get her
It's
tomorrow,
after.
you keep her till
It's
Monday.
after. I keep her
You
until
get her tomorrow.
I'll keep her forever. I'll keep her forever.
You will never keep my daughter.
I will keep her forever if that's
You
what
will
you
never
want.
keep my daughter.
I love my
You will
child.
never keep my
I
daughter.
love my child.
You will never keep my
Well,
daughter.
I'm saying you telling me to keep her till I'll keep her forever. I love my
That's
daughter.
because you always talk about you so
I
big.
love my daughter.
So
I
big.
love my daughter.
I can't tell. You ain't
I'm
real
a real
parent.
parent.
I can't tell.
I'm a real parent. You go out of
Everybody
town.
see her.
You go out of
I
town
know
and go
you're
to New
not.
York
You ain't
and drop her
crying.
off.
Nigga, you was not a real
You go
father.
to New York and drop her
You have
off.
not
I'm
seen
a
your
real
daughter.
parent.
You have not
I'm
seen
a
your
real
daughter.
parent.
You have not
I
seen
am
your
a
daughter.
real parent.
You have not
I
seen
am
your
a real
daughter.
father.
You're not. Because
You
you
are a
still want to get her
deadbeat
right
mother.
now.
You are a
You're not.
deadbeat mother.
You still want to
You
come
a
get her right
deadbeat
now.
mother.
You want to come get
You
her right
are a
now.
deadbeat mother.
Yeah, you're a deadbeat dad.
You a deadbeat
Shut
mother.
the fuck up. Shut the fuck
You
up.
are a deadbeat.
Shut the fuck up. Make
Deadbeat.
sure you watch your back.
Deadbeat.
Okay? Make sure you watch your
Make
back.
those threats.
Make sure you watch
Make
your back.
those threats.
Sis. Sis.
To say that, I feel like she gets tricked. That's how you know she has mental issues. Because if you could get triggered off of words like that, I feel like he wasn't disrespectful to the point where she has to threaten his life. You know what I'm saying? He didn't call her out of her name besides calling her a deadbeat, but she called him that all the time. She been saying that all over online.
So happy you just said that.
But it wasn't the Janelle comment that triggered her, is when she started talking about the yoga situation and he wasn't addressing it. That's what I feel like triggered her.
Just like you were saying, it's okay if she do it, but it's not okay when he do it.
Exactly. Exactly. That's crazy. But is the second part of it in the beginning when he said, "This my last time answering." So she must have been harassing him.
And you know what's so funny? The fact that she goes live all the time and saying that he harasses her daily.
Mm-hmm. She wanted that sitter bad in that situation. Like, she must have had nobody to watch that baby. And she was trying to duck off with Janelle somewhere. And she was pressing him. Because even throughout the whole conversation, he's talking about all kind of stuff. And she constantly saying, "Are you getting her tonight? Are you going to get her tonight?" She kept saying it over and over like, girl, I mean, stay home with your baby. Because remember I told you earlier, even father or not, if it's a little girl, I'm not going to send my baby daughter out at that time of the night, even if it's with her daddy. Like, clearly it was late because he was saying, "I'm not going to get her at this time of the night." You know what I'm saying? So it must have been really, really late for him to say that, or at this hour.
You know, even though we didn't hear the time, I would assume that it was late because he does like spending time with his daughter. And it's so funny whenever she says the only time he wants to spend time with his daughter is so that he could record her and post it online. And then when he's busy, it's a problem. Listen, we're gonna play the video one more time, but this time I'm gonna pause every time you have something to say.
I'm
Okay?
about to say before you play it, that goes back to it's cool when she do it, but when he do it, it's a problem because she posts her online as well. We barely see them other kids. She's always saying now, "Oh, I won't be posting my kids online because y'all some bullies and this and that." But you still posting the baby girl. That lets us know right there that you're posting her for a reason. There's a motive behind it. Because if you have such a big issue as people being bullies, pedophiles, or whatever, you wouldn't post none of your kids. But you risking posting your baby girl though outside of your beliefs. That's crazy to me. But and is always online. Or she throwing jabs, posting it with Janelle, got the baby throwing up the Wu-Tang sign, going on trips. But it's a problem when he record his child. I don't see no problem there. That's his baby too.
He hasn't even done anything with Lita on camera with the daughter.
Oh my gosh, she'll lose her. I think that's gonna really send her over.
I think she will call 911 on them.
That's gonna send her over the top, baby.
Comment right here. Shout out to you, Chantel. It's nice to see you again. Chantel says, her bringing up yoga after he brings up the truth about Janelle shows she just starts talking shit just to hurt him when he comes at her with the truth. And that is the truth.
Yep, that was a good comment. People be comparing it, but it's no comparison to me because clearly she's in a relationship with Janelle. It has not been proven that Latruth is even intimate with Lita. So it's no comparison. We can only go off of him saying they working together because they didn't show nothing else, outside of that.
That is true. Try Jesus says she wants him to get there late because she knows that's a form of cock blocking. Seems like jealousy to me. And then she wanted him to come late and to drop her off on a Monday, which I'm going to assume that would free up her weekend so she could spend time with Jonelle. But, because we don't have the details, I can't say that. But all I know is I heard her say, keep her until Monday. All right.
You want to say,
huh?
You want to say keep her until Monday, but it's a problem when he say he'll keep her forever. And people was taking it in under his comments as him saying
her.
Like he gonna kidnap her. No, people. I guess I got a lot of sense because I knew automatically that he meant I'll keep her forever. Like if it's a problem for you, I'll keep my child. Like he have no problem with keeping her.
I mean, he's just showing that, like, in a sense, it's almost like she reminds me of a mother that didn't get to enjoy her 20s.
Mm-hmm.
That she, got her groove back.
I know what you're getting at. Yep, that's what it seemed like. I guess she looked at it as she was locked down with Latruth, like she didn't have no. But she can't blame him for that. At the end of the day, you chose to have those kids late. You went into that relationship, that marriage with 3 kids.
Sis, just like you said, she cannot blame him for that because that interview that we watched that they did a couple years back, she's the one that kind of like pushed the marriage on Latruth. She's the
one. Did.
So why are you mad? Like he did what you wanted.
Yep, she sure did. Because I remember he said, he wanted her to move to Atlanta, and she said, "I'm not moving to Atlanta as no girlfriend. You gonna have to marry me." But that say a lot about her because if you just met that man, why would you want him to marry you so fast? Like that's a lifelong commitment. Get to know him more. It couldn't be me. I'm sorry.
I mean, again, when he came on our live, and he said, within 3 weeks she got his name tattooed. And a lot of people are questioning, how long has she been dealing with Janelle? The same amount of time that she met Latruth could be the same exact thing going on with Janelle. You guys, it's like a circle. I mean, if I can find that video where she talks about her child's father, the one with the 3 kids, I want you guys to look at her face. It was hard to see because Sincerely Yours has her logo on her face. I want you guys to see her facial expression. Sis, if you can tell me, do you know if it was ever on YouTube, the full video of Brianna talking bad about her child's father? Did you ever see it?
Um,
If anybody's seen it on YouTube, let me know. I'll look for it. Why?
I'm not sure. Um,
Because she's really dangerous, and you guys, you
I don't
think that
remember.
I'm doing this for what? Like, I'm not doing this just for because this is a hot topic. I'm doing it because this is something serious.
But I did run across a page. It's a fake page on Facebook earlier that has a lot of the videos that was on the Keeping Up group page. I forgot to send you that. I'm about to send you it.
Yeah, send it to me, sis. Tell me when you're ready for me to press play, and then you could start telling people your thoughts and opinions on what we just heard.
You can go ahead.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah.
What day is good for you to pick up Mama?
First thing I noticed, Latruth is out. He's out either at a restaurant or something. You hear music in the background. I'm pretty sure that makes her feel some type of way because she doesn't want him to live. She doesn't want him to be happy. She thought once she left him, he'd be homeless. He didn't have any place to go. Next thing you know, we see him staying in a nice place. I know that probably made her frustrated because I caught the shade where she thought he didn't have anywhere to go. She would even say, I bet you he has to stay with his brother. No, he's got his own place.
Yeah.
What day is good for you to pick up Mama with Naya?
I'm not meeting Naya nowhere.
Okay, well, who's gonna be your third party person?
I mean, you seem like you got to figure that out. It's got to be somebody who not messy, who ain't never made threats on me or none of that. I'm not meeting Naya nowhere. It's my last time answering. What you need?
Do you want to see your daddy? No. Do you want to talk to him? No. Huh? Huh?
You can tell that that's two different conversations.
Yeah, that was definitely two different.
I don't know if it was in the same day. I mean, I don't know if it was separate days or in the same day, but based off of the first one where she was saying what day you want to pick up Momo, and then when it clicked over to that one, it was Mosky, do you want to see your dad? Or that's how you can tell that it was separate conversations. But I seen in the comments that somebody said something about with the second one, it was right after Florida, and Brianna and Janelle had got into it in Florida, and Janelle left for like a day or two, and Brianna was trying to push up on the truth again or something like that, and something transpired, and that's where the you better watch your back. I guess the anger and aggression came in too. I don't know. I think Tamika had posted that in the chat, so she would have to tell that story.
Tamika, if you're here, please share. Annette knows she would never address her father charges, but I will say this. I said never. I made a mistake. She said her father never did anything to her, and she laughed about it. I have the recording on my page here.
You right when you said never. You know why? Because she can't address them because they're true. So addressing those type of charges would put her in the wrong too. Because if your dad has incest charges or whatever, and you have him around your kids, then you're in the wrong too. People gonna start asking questions. So she gonna always walk around it. She might have said he didn't do nothing to her, but that don't mean he didn't do something to one of her siblings or something like that. She'll never address that in front of the public.
Never. and she'll never admit to it. Like, why would she? I mean, you notice the father's not around now, so for me that's confirmation. We don't see the father with his grandchildren. We don't hear. Well, she did accidentally show the father the day that we found out she had roaches. Uh, when she was blow drying her dog.
That was confirmation too, sis, because if he didn't do nothing, then why would you just completely take him off of your page? Like, stop showing him, it's like he just became a ghost all of a sudden. So it got to be true. Even though we know it's true, it's on the actual government database, but she's showing us that she knows it's true, basically.
Basically. Now, I want to say this before I forget. You called out the fact that this sounds like 2 phone calls. What I think Latruth was doing here was to show, and if you think about it, Brianna's always saying that he's harassing her. By him adding this second clip and you hear how he picks up the phone, he sounds irritated, right? So he's proving to us that she calls him a lot. Hold on.
Last time, man. None of that. I'm not meeting Naya nowhere. It's my last time answering. What you need?
This is my last time answering. What do you need? He sounds irritated. Sounds like she's been blowing him up, right? Very odd enough, soon as he says that, the first thing she does is say to the daughter, do you want to see your daddy? That's just a very, like, why not say, hey, do you want to see Moski? Why is she giving the daughter a choice? I mean, she's a 3-year-old.
And not just that, if you, in my mind, she already knows that the baby is going to say no. So are you really calling him for the sake of the child or for other reasons? You know what I'm saying? That just didn't make sense. Like you said, that was the first thing she said when he answered. It's like she knows she can pit his child against him.
I mean, she pit the oldest one against him. So now she's going to do it to the youngest. And that to me is a sick mentality. Like you guys said, the video that I played for you earlier, that woman was so on point. I feel like she was talking about Brianna. There's this one part in the video that I want to play for you guys. And I want Latruth or anybody to tell the truth. So look this video up. I'm going to put the link in my description because I feel like it's very important for people that are in relationships with people like Brianna for them to know exactly what they've gotten into, because it's deeper than just you have a nagging wife. It's deeper than that. And yes, it is hard to be in a relationship with these types of people because there's a connection there. That woman, the psychologist that I played earlier, she said that these women are super dreamy and they make you feel like you're on top of the world. They make you feel like you're needed and you're wanted, right? So the men that she's with probably get high off of her. High off of her praising them. I know she praises Janelle. Here you go with them fake snores, baby. Hold on.
I feel like that's a luring situation. That's how she starts off. Like, she praises them and it's all about them in the beginning. And then once they start showing signs of deceit or something like that, she flipped the script on their ass. That's when they start seeing masculine Brianna and jealous and insecure,
I think Janelle has seen that side before. And guess what? I can't wait till that side comes out and Janelle just says, you know what? I don't got to deal with you. We don't got no kids. Bye, bitch. I'm going to and then just leave her. No more bestie. But anyway, let me continue.
Do you want to see your daddy? No. Do you want to talk to him? No. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Why?
Wait. Pause it.
You do know.
You notice what I just noticed?
Let me read.
She said,
so you could point it out right now, and then I'm going to play it again. So point out what you want to point out.
Okay.
Go ahead, sis.
She said, "Do you want to see your daddy?" And then I guess the little girl was shaking her head. We can't see that. She said, "No." Which one she said first? Do you want to see him or do you want to talk to him?
Hold on.
Talk to him.
Do you want to talk to him?
Do you want to see your daddy?
First,
That's right. What you need?
Okay. Do you want to see your daddy? She asked it to the little girl so fast, and then she said, "No," and then she said, "Huh." You get it? She
yeah.
answered for her before she even answered.
Wait.
Go back and catch it.
Yeah. Hold on.
Do you want to see your daddy? No. Do you want to talk to him? No. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Why? Why?
You do know what you're doing.
You caught it? She said no, and then she said, "Huh?"
Mm-hmm.
Mosky.
You know what? Also, besides that, why is she like, why? I feel like she had a pre-convo with the baby girl. Because it's like, why are you asking the little girl why? You probably told the little girl, Daddy doesn't want to see you. Daddy doesn't love you. Janelle loves you. She gives me those type of vibes that she would do some shit like that.
Yep. But that shouldn't even be a conversation. This is a toddler who's still in fucking pull-ups. You shouldn't even be asking her if she want to see her daddy. You know, them children are already exposed to everything toxic that she's involved in. Like I said, she cusses in front of them. She's on live cussing Latruth out, on the phone cussing them out. She even involves them in all of it. So she shouldn't even be asking her. We see how that baby light up when she with her daddy. At the end of the day, that's why I felt like she manipulated that baby in that situation. Because you shouldn't even be asking a 3-year-old if she want to see her daddy. We know she want to see her daddy.
Speaking of, that there was a video that he posted with her, and she looked like she was really comfortable to be with her daddy and just happy. Let me see. How do you work this? Sorry, what do you call this? Facebook. I'm looking for videos. Maybe it's a reel. Since he has 2 pages, I can't tell. Anyways, I'm going to continue playing, but I do notice when she's like, why? It's almost like, what did you tell the little girl? Because this conversation is really weird. It's like, as soon as he picks up the phone, Mosky, you want to see your daddy? No. You want to talk to your daddy? No.
She was taunting. It's like she wanted to taunt him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Starting it off just like that, knowing that the baby gonna say no because she already told her.
And that's usually you don't give a child that young the choice. The child is 3 years old. I understand asking Dasharia, do you want to see your daddy? And Dasharia saying no. But a 3-year-old, you're doing something to that 3-year-old. So much so that this 3-year-old was like, yeah, we're going to go to the pool and we got to wake up Janelle. We don't know what she's feeding this daughter. We don't know what she's saying. Oh, Janelle is our new daddy, right? Janelle is your new daddy. Janelle loves you more. Anyway.
Ain't gonna matter.
Why?
What you doing ain't gonna matter.
Why?
Because you took her around Janelle?
Because you ain't been showing up in her life.
Because you taking her out of town with Janelle?
You see how she smirked before that happened?
Because you got her around.
Hold up. Yeah, that nervous laugh. Now, the crazy response was once he said, why? Because you have her around Janelle. She goes, because you ain't in her life, as if she used Janelle as a replacement.
But look, before she even said that, she did, huh? And that's when he said, then she did that. Then she did the little crazy laugh again. Watch, replay it and listen for the huh, like a little smirk. You know what I'm saying? Like she knew what I'm. Go back a little bit back.
Because you took her around Janelle?
You heard it?
Cause you ain't been
Before
showing up
that,
in her
though,
life.
as if somebody
Because
was
you
in the
taking her out of
background
town with
saying
Johnny Hill.
something too.
You got
No, I didn't hear that. I'm gonna do it one more time. To
Okay.
to anybody that's irritated by what we're doing right now, this is how I work on my channel, you guys. You can feel free to go watch the video raw. It's 3 minutes and 6 seconds, and you know, you don't have to deal with me pausing and
That's how we break it down for y'all. That way y'all not missing not a single detail. You're gonna get the full over here without Brianna over talking to where it's a half receipt. We gonna analyze that motherfucker.
mm,
Cause you ain't been showing up in her.
gonna matter.
Why?
What you doing ain't gonna matter.
Why?
Watch.
Because you took her around Johnny
You
Hill.
heard it?
Cause you ain't been showing up in her life.
Because you taking her out of town with
You ain't
Johnny
been
Hill.
showing up in her life.
You got her around another man.
You
That's
too busy
why.
trying to be in yoga.
Because you got her around. Because you got her around
You
another
too
man.
busy trying to do yoga instead of trying to see your daughter.
That
So she don't want to
conversation
speak
right
to you
there
because you
proves
told her
that
you're
she's going
manipulating
tit
her.
for
You're
tat.
manipulating your little girl's
Just
mind.
even bringing up yoga, because yoga is yoga. You can't compare what he's doing, but that's how you could tell that their relationship was like that too. He couldn't work with women. You could tell based off of this conversation. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was always a problem when a woman was involved, because what if he's really doing yoga? And you bringing up because you go and do yoga, you ain't got time for her, girl. Like, say what you really want to say, because you doing yoga with Lita, you ain't got time for her. That's what she really want to say.
that is true. And you know what? Because you just brought that up, I'm gonna have to play that psychologist at the end of this video, like I did the last, mainly because what you just said matched up with what the psychologist said. She doesn't want him to be talking to other women or working with other women. The psychologist said the same exact thing.
Damn, I didn't even really hear the psychologist, because I
Well,
was doing something whenever you had played it, so I'm gonna have to hear it again.
you were doing something, but you see how we listen to something and then we miss and then we listen again and we catch.
Yep.
Have to play it again. To those of you who don't want to sit for it, I'm going to do it at the end of the video. It's very informative, and I got so much positive feedback when I played that video. Yo, sis, did I not?
Yes.
I got mad positive feedback with that.
I
So
would. Oh, I was about to say, I would like for us to analyze that other one again, the one with Brianna in the mall, to see if we missed something too.
oh, what happened? You
I
want me?
said for us to analyze the one with her in the mall again, to see if we missed something, because she was screaming over him so much to where a lot of people basically came up with their own conclusion and said he was down talking his sister. I didn't catch that.
No,
From what I listened to, it wasn't that.
no, he wasn't. He wasn't down talking his sister at all.
Mm-hmm.
Was talking so loud you couldn't really hear it. V, you're silly as hell. V says, I would love for Latruth and Lita to do a skit with the baby girl being carried around in the tote. V, you want Brianna to have a stroke, but you got to remember, Brianna's young. We're the ones that are old. We don't want Brianna having to deal with old people problems. You know, strokes, they're only for old people. Mm-hmm. Brianna is so ignorant to be calling 40-year-old old as hell, and we need to stay out of her business. And finally, I think I got your name right. Helene. Your name is beautiful. Helene. I was saying Helion.
I said that too.
I said it all
So
like,
sweet. She sent us both. Okay, thank you so much again, everybody who sent one.
oh yeah. Matter of fact, I want to say thank you to Ruthie. I love Ruthie. Thank you, Ruthie. Ruthie says many blessings and a heart emoji. Tamika and Daniel. Aw, this is from Tamika and Daniel.
And I want to speak on it too.
And
It's not that it's required, but it just kind of shows an appreciation, you know, because this is draining and it's y'all, it's some work. Like it really is.
I mean, my mouth is dry. um, Jeannie, Jeannie, thank you for always looking out for me. I really appreciate you. Much love, XOXO, right back at you. But yeah, sis, my mouth be getting dry. Amir, are you irritated with
This
me?
is a job. It really is. Like this is some investigative work. This is a job. Staying up hours and
Yo,
whew,
do you know? First of all, do you know? Do you know we could be watching Wu Tang right now? Wu Tang
well,
and Mission College. We could be watching that right now on Hulu. But what are we doing? We're here talking to y'all. It's Woo Wednesday. So, all right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a true Woo fan. Brianna is only a fan of Wu Tang because Jonelle is part of it. But I will say this: the season is almost over, and it is the finale. Once there's no more conversation about Wu Tang, what's gonna happen?
what are you gonna promote?
What is he gonna promote, and what's gonna happen? It's gonna go back to skits, back to skits, back to skits. Matter of fact, let me finish this, and then we'll get into other stuff. Hold on.
Manipulating her. You're manipulating your little girl's mind. You are manipulating your. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. No.
Okay, she said every time she asks, "Do you want to get Amora?" He's always saying that he's busy. He has something to do. He's doing this or that.
I'm not meeting you nowhere tonight. If this, I'm not meeting you. I'm not meeting you this late. I'm not meeting you this late. Sorry, not gonna happen. Not gonna meet you this late. Yeah, I am out of town. I'm not by my house, so yeah, I am out of town. I'm not by my house.
Just to make it clear, I did see a lot of people in the comment section saying he's not out of town. First of all, if the town is not the same name as the town that I live in, I'm out of town. Period.
Facts.
If the town that I live in is not the same as the next town, about 4 exits on the highway down, I'm out of town.
That's because people not grasping the concept of out of town. They looking at out of town as out of state, out of the country. Like it don't work like that. Out of town is out of town, literally.
I'm out of town. What up, Harmony Speaks, baby girl? We miss you, girl. We miss you. It's like you got me fiending. Yeah. Okay. Because why would a decent mother take a child out at 11 or later to go sleep somewhere else when she was already know? I feel it was a setup. I'm just happy he didn't go. Um, that could have been a setup too, I do believe. And if she was upset with Jonelle at the time, just like you said was a possibility, she probably just wanted to have the truth there. I felt like she was trying to make Jonelle a little jealous when she did the skit with the guy from her church. And I noticed nobody's talking about him anymore. What's going on? What's good with that?
And look, think about it like this too, sis. Not to cut you off from that man. I'm gonna speak on that too. But if Latruth would actually keep Amora as much as Brianna goes out of town now, she could might as well give him custody. Cause she been leaving them kids a hell of a lot. And she seems like the type of parent, the type of baby mama that if it has to be convenient for her, and if it's not, he's a deadbeat or you don't never want her. That's the vibe I caught from that conversation too. But the passages came and went, gone with the wind.
That's sad. Well, anyway, I don't know what's going on with that. You know, the rumor was all over. Now everybody's silent about it, which is kind of weird to me, but I'll figure it out. The guy was not a pastor. He is a patron of her church and he has a pregnant wife. Okay. I don't know what's going on between her and him. She did a skit with him, and I felt like that skit was a sub at Jonelle. During this time, Jonelle was in, I think it was LA. Brianna didn't get to go to LA with him, and she was putting a lot of subliminals about people that use her, people that don't deserve her because she's just too good for them or too good to them, and they're not equally yoked. She was posting a lot of stuff like that. Fake friends. I would assume it was about Jonelle because Jonelle was in LA doing his thing and she probably wasn't getting the attention she wanted. So she does this skit with this random guy nobody ever seen. She doesn't tag his name and she doesn't explain to anybody, hey guys, did you like my new skit? She didn't even put the skit on Instagram like she did her and Jonelle's. I feel like she did that to get under Jonelle's skin, but that's just my thought. She
Yep.
did that, and Latruth asked her if she was on a date, and she was like, "That's just my acting. That's just another student in my acting class."
And lied.
That's Latruth. That guy is married. They go to the same church, and his wife is pregnant. They're not in the same acting class. They're in the same church. Okay.
And you,
I would keep mine forever so she can stop calling unless she wants to see the kid. Listen, you can't, when you're dealing with somebody like her, you can't do that. It's dangerous. Sometimes, I know this sounds crazy, but sometimes when I think of relationships like that and you're dealing with a bitter baby mother, sometimes I feel like if the guy is quiet, let him be. I know it sounds bad, but to the fathers out there that are dealing with women like that, just because I say it's okay for you to be quiet doesn't mean you're not going to send them money. What you need to do is, fathers, listen closely. If you're not getting along with the mom, continue to save money on the side for your child weekly, right? Because if you're spending money on a chick you're dating and stuff, you need to spend money on your child weekly too. You know, weekly, if you're at home with the child, you're gonna be spending McDonald's, you're gonna be buying them stuff at Target and shit. So put money aside for them weekly or bi-weekly every time you get your paycheck, and just have like a account for them. And you could write them letters and say, you know, I missed you today, da 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 da. Eventually, when they grow up, you can show them how much you love them and you miss them, and it was just a bad relationship with mom and you just wanted to show that you know what I mean, you wanted to be there, because there are some moms that take the children away and make you hate them. Like, poor man, his first daughter that he loves so much doesn't want to talk to him. I wouldn't suggest that he try anything yet, because that little girl is so influenced by Brianna. They're still very close. They talk every day. Actually, Brianna said on a live, Latruth's daughter calls her every day.
to piggyback off of that, I seen on her Brianna Hampton page, it was a post she made. This was maybe 2 days ago. I forgot what picture it was that Brianna posted. I think it was the Balenciaga sweater. And Dasharia commented under there and said, so gorgeous or so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh my God. And you're right. He should just leave that situation alone for now, which I don't know when or if he gonna be able to repair that, because I feel like that little girl is so obsessed with Brianna to the point to where she wouldn't talk to her daddy because she feel like she would be betraying Brianna. You know
Mm.
how kids are influenced like that, and it's sad. Like, it really is sad, because Brianna could have shut all that down if she was mature. She could have been put a stop to that little girl not talking to her daddy. Like, people make mistakes and explaining, real life situations to her for her to talk to her daddy.
You guys, you see what she's saying right now? I just want to spin off on that. I suggest what you say as well. Just let that girl take a break. What's going to happen is Brianna is eventually going to discard that young girl. If Brianna ends up getting pregnant by somebody else, if she ends up connecting with somebody else, like who knows, it might be Janelle, it might be somebody else, she's gonna forget about Latruth's daughter because she's gonna be a non-factor. Once Brianna is over Latruth, she's gonna be over the daughter. That's how people like her are. Mentally ill people like that discard you. Doesn't matter if you're a child or not, they will discard you. And Dasharia is going to be so hurt. It's going to hurt her. But guess what? She's going to realize the person that truly did love her or does love her is her daddy.
Yep.
And daddy, if she's going to come and apologize to you, don't you let her come apologize to you as an adult. I just feel like I used to get my ass beat too, and that didn't make me like hate my dad. Like my dad did some other effed up stuff to me too, and you know that's still my dad. Everybody's different, but it's just weird to me how Brianna went on the Beige show, you guys, and if you didn't see it, Brianna went on the show and she said the reason why she wanted to have a baby with Latruth is because she saw how good he was with his first daughter, Dasharia. So for her to call him all these names and say he's never been there for her and never been a good dad,
And he don't love his daughter.
it speaks volumes. And also, I do remember seeing those text messages from Brianna to somebody where she said she can't stand how Latruth lets Dasharia get away with everything. She's spoiled. She wants Dasharia washing dishes, and Latruth told her no, she's too young. She was 9 at the time. And Latruth was like, no. And she was like, yeah, she needs to. And then one time Dasharia hit her son because her son spit on Dasharia, and Brianna wanted Dasharia to get her ass beat for hitting her son. And Latruth said, no, your son spit on my daughter, and that's worse than hitting. And Brianna hated that. You guys, one day I'm going to break the messages down for you. Maybe on this video, maybe not. It all depends, because we're not going to make this a very, like, long live tonight. Lupac already gave me the curfew time. So let's just hurry up and finish this so we can move on to something else.
You're not out of town then.
Yes, that means I'm out of town. I live. You remember? You know, I live in Swanee. Remember?
And
Okay, so if I'm past Atlanta, that's out of town.
no, it is not.
I'm not picking them more up at this time of night. What are you talking
Why
about?
not?
Do you know what time it is?
Why not? You've been harassed.
This is not a decent hour. This is not a decent hour. We spoke about 3 to 6. We spoke. I got
Just
the
pause
email
this.
says from 3.
I don't like that she's saying that.
So I'm not, but listen, she said, you've been harassing me for her all this time, and now I'm trying to give it to you. But she been saying he don't call about her at all. Remember? That was a big clue right there. You've been harassing me for her all this time, and now I'm trying to give it to. So basically, you wasn't trying to give her to him when he wanted her, but it needs to be on your terms. That's what she's saying, right? It has to be, now I'm trying to give it to you. Yeah, because you got shit to do. You want to go run behind Janelle. Now you want him to have his child. It don't work like that.
Do you guys see why we do this? I didn't catch that. Lupac, this right here. When I say that's my dog, that's my dog. Lupac, I don't know if you guys heard what Lupac just said. In the beginning of this short conversation, she said, you never want to see your daughter. And literally seconds later, she said, you okay, Poppy? You keep harassing me to see your daughter. Now you don't want her. So which one is it? Which one? Lupac, that was such a great catch. I did not catch. Do you see how listening to this over, how we're catching things, you guys? Please, please, please respect how we do what we do. Lupac, thank you.
You're welcome. Just gotta listen. I'll be on it.
Let me rewind a bit, because that was a great catch.
This is not a decent hour. This is not. I'm not picking. 20, remember?
That was great.
Okay, so if I'm past Atlanta, that's out of town.
No, it's not.
I'm not picking Amora up at this time of night. What are you talking about?
Why not?
Do you know what time it is?
Why not? You've been harassing.
This is not a decent hour. This is not a decent hour. We spoke about 3 to 6. We spoke. I got the email says from 3 to 6. It's after 6.
She said
That's so unfair.
now you don't want her. She said it 4 times back to back. Now you don't want her. Now you don't want her. And I guarantee you, baby Amora is right there while she's talking like that on the phone.
But not just that, that's so unfair. Not, like she's trying to guilt trip him. But now you don't want, girl, look, he's clearly telling you it's too late to be getting a child, to be, transporting a child at that time. It must be around 11, 12, if not 1 o'clock in the fucking morning knowing her. And you guilt tripping him because he don't want to get at that time. Why not say, okay, well, you can get her tomorrow then. Let's be adults.
That's a bitter baby mama.
The email says from 3 to 6. The email that you sent me says from 3 to 6. It's after. It's after. I keep her till. I'll keep her forever. I'll keep her forever.
She goes, when you get her tomorrow, you're going to keep her till Monday. We don't know, you guys. We don't know what day of the week this is. But she's saying, you get her tomorrow, you're going to keep her till Monday. Kind of sounds like she wants the weekend to herself.
Not just that, sis. You notice how they mention daycare in a divorce. She was like, I want you to pay for Amora's daycare. And she was like, we can do 50-50 on everything joint. Why is she not in daycare now? Could it be because Brianna couldn't afford daycare by herself? You know what I'm saying? Because she really don't have nothing going on. Why you baby got to go to daycare now that y'all getting a divorce?
I'm going to say I don't think Brianna can afford it because she's been spending so much money on Janelle.
Definitely. Even in the mall. You notice, who said that? Somebody said from that text message that he said, this the shoes I want or something like that. I could believe that she's literally footing the bill for everything. Food and all. He probably paid for little McDonald's meals and stuff like that, but big stuff, she definitely footing that bill.
Okay. Now that you say that, I'm going to go back to Keeping Up with the Latruths. There was a video where it was so obvious that Brianna is not getting what she's putting out and she feels a way about it. Brianna cannot hide her feelings at all. And you guys know it. She's always speaking too much to the point where she gives it away. She makes it so easy for us. She's very impulsive with her words, especially. But I'll get to that after, because what you just said, it does sound like she's given so much and she's not getting anything in return. Is that why when they were at Foot Locker, Janelle texted her and he texted her a picture? It was probably a picture of sneakers he wanted. You guys did catch that when she was live. She showed the phone and she got a text message from Janelle and she swiped it real quick, but we paused it. It's okay. I want to cuddle you. See, I want to cuddle my baby, y'all. I'm going to still cuddle him. I don't care. I'll be having his head here.
You will never keep my daughter.
I will keep her forever if that's what you want. I love my child. I love my child.
You will never keep my daughter.
Well, I'm saying you telling me to keep her till I'll keep her forever. I love my daughter.
You always talk about you so
I love my daughter. I love my daughter.
I can't tell.
I'm a real parent.
I can't tell.
I'm a real parent. You go out of town. You go out of town and go to New York and drop her off. You go to New York and drop her off. I'm a real parent. I'm a real parent. I am a real parent. I am a real father. You are a deadbeat mother. You are a deadbeat mother. You a deadbeat mother. You are a deadbeat mother.
Yeah, you're a deadbeat dad.
She's saying you won't come get her now. You're not. He's saying I'm a good father.
Deadbeat.
Wait.
Dead off.
He said what? Wait.
he's saying I'm a good parent or something like that, and she's saying you're not, you won't come get her now, you won't come get her now. That's part of the guilt trip. Like, girl, already said it's too late to pick her up, and she whatever she wanted to do that night, she wanted to do that. That's obvious. She
Yo,
was adamant, baby.
let me see if I really did miss that. If you
What she say? You're not. You don't want to come get her now. You don't want to come get her now. Lord have mercy. That's crazy.
let me see.
I love my daughter. I love my daughter. I'm a real parent. I'm a real parent. You go out of town. You go out of town and go to New York and drop her off. You go to New York and drop her off. I'm a real parent. I'm a real parent. I am a real parent. I am a real father. You are a deadbeat mother. You are a deadbeat mother. You a deadbeat mother. You are a deadbeat mother. You a deadbeat mother.
Oh, that struck a nerve. That struck a nerve.
Deadbeat. Deadbeat.
She got, you know what? I feel like if she knows she's a good mom, she wouldn't get in her feelings that much from him saying it. She knows she's slacking. She knows because my baby daddy could tell me I'm a bad parent and it wouldn't faze me because I go above and beyond for my kids. As long as they know what I do for them, that's all that matters. Because people gonna tell, especially when y'all in controversy, like or y'all beefing, y'all gonna say stuff to each other like that. But for her to threaten his life, because that's what it is, you better watch your back. Behind him saying she's a deadbeat mom, she knows she's slacking. Because it shouldn't phase her if she handling her business. Just like the text message she wrote from herself that she got off of Google, acting like her son. She felt some type of way.
I was gonna see if that was still up there, but as you guys heard, what Lupac pointed out, which I didn't hear, she kept saying, "You're a deadbeat dad because you won't come get her right now. Because you won't come get her right now. Because you won't come get her." She keeps repeating that over and over and over again. So Lupac, she must have had a booty call.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to do something. She wanted to have a lit night.
She gonna be disappointed a lot of nights because, baby, Amora is not your only child. And the other daddy live in a whole nother state. You got 4 kids. She wants to live how Janelle is living, but she can't do that. That's why they not gonna last. Because when it's gonna be time to go out, for him to travel for work and stuff, she ain't gonna be able to keep coming up with all these excuses. Oh, like she's working too. That's gonna cease eventually, or she gonna be held back to where she can't go, and then it's gonna be a problem with him and her because she has that attachment to anybody she comes close with. She have to be around him at all times.
It's definitely true, because why is she at the Wu-Tang event? Why couldn't he go to Staten Island and just be with his castmates by himself? Why does she have to be there? Why?
Yep.
And the fact is, she lied and said that she was having a meet and greet just to make an excuse to go. Anywho, let me just play this, and yeah.
You are a deadbeat mother.
Yeah, you're a deadbeat dad.
You a deadbeat mother. You are a deadbeat. 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 Make those threats. Make those threats.
She said that a couple of times. I love this song. Sorry. Where do I begin to tell? Sorry. I'm a Wu-Tang fan, and Ghostface, this is his song, Love Stories. That song is pretty good, but just had to let you guys know. Brianna knows absolutely nothing about the Wu. Sorry, that shit was way too close, all up in my face, honey. Pac, if it wasn't for you pointing out those things, I wouldn't have seen them. I'm thankful that you came on here. And to anybody that's just coming into this live, I suggest that you watch the replay. We break things down. And I know it was a 3-minute clip and it took us that long to break down because we were piecing things together as it went. For instance, let me give you one example, you guys. In the beginning of the phone call, Brianna states, You never see your daughter. You never want to see your daughter. And then shortly after, Brianna says, you keep harassing me to see your daughter. You keep harassing me to see your daughter. So the question is, which one is it? The question is, why are you lying? Because you literally just said, I don't want to see my daughter. And then you say, I'm harassing you to see my daughter.
And you know what? A lot of people don't realize that it is a big difference. Being that they're not in the same home now, she can't really call him a deadbeat dad because if you think about it with the timeline, he was in the home with her and her four kids, only one being his. And not, they only been broken apart, what, 4, 5 months now? She can be considered a deadbeat mom based off of her actions because the kids live with her solely. She's the primary caregiver, however they say it. They live with her. So her actions is showing that she's a deadbeat mom. That stipulation don't apply to him because they don't live with him solely. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference.
Let me give you an example. You just said it was a big difference. Just the other day, well, let me speak on a live that Brianna did while she was in the bathroom, dolling herself up. Baby girl was in the background, and she said, "I want chips. I want chips." And Brianna didn't want to go get it. Now, see, as a mother, I don't care if you're alive or not. If your kid can't reach something, or if they can't get something on their own, you walk away, step away from the live, and go do what you got to do for your child. There was a live where her son hurt himself. Baby girl comes and says, Josh, I don't know if it was Josh or the other kid. What's the other boy's name? The younger one? Sis, what's the other boy's name?
Isaiah.
She goes, Isaiah hurt himself. I guess he was bleeding. Brianna didn't even look or care to look. You guys, when I tell you I was disgusted, I have the clip here. She didn't even care to look. And then for your 3-year-old to be saying she wants to kiss, bless you, baby, to kiss his boo-boo. And you don't even say, come here, let me see what happened. The little boy said, I need a Band-Aid. She was like, go downstairs in the cabinet. It's in the cabinet in the bathroom. She looked irritated.
She does that all the time.
Yes. And see, another thing. Baby girl, Amora, wanted water the other night on live. Brianna gave her an attitude and said, go in the fridge and get it. Look at Amora. She's a character. That little girl has some sort of a comedic. She's funny.
She
Like,
got a lot of sense too for a 3-year-old. And look, sis, to piggyback off that, think about the situation when Brianna was playing the game with her friends and Janelle was in the other side of the house and Lauren screamed at her brother, I hate you. And she didn't even get up to go see what was going on. So she does that on live and she don't realize people watching it. Like the fact that you ignore your kids over being on live, I would never do that. If my kids trying to get my attention, they come first, period.
Wait, for those of you who don't know this, there was a live where Brianna was hanging out with her friends and she left her kids to just be nomads in the house. And Janelle was on his live getting irritated every time the kids came out. He's like telling the kids to go back to their room. Anyways, while Brianna is in the kitchen playing and cussing, playing loud ass music while the kids should be sleeping, she's yelling for them, especially the oldest daughter. She tells the oldest daughter to get the 3-year-old ready for bed and go do this, go do that. She treats that little girl like a Cinderella. Anywho, while she's having fun with her friends, the oldest daughter says, I hate you. I hate you. You hear the screaming. It gets silent. Janelle turns and he's like, what the hell is going on? Do you know Janelle is the one that got up to go to the room and go regulate while Brianna stayed cussing and playing games with her people? That's what Lupac just brought up. And Lupac, I had to go into detail because I don't think a lot of these people were privy to this. I shared that live. One day I could even do a video where it just shows the favoritism. It shows how when she comes back from New York, she runs straight to Moski. The other kids are like, okay. Her own fans are under the comments saying, yo, I see your favorites. You're doing favorites. That's not right. They want a hug too. They want a kiss too. These are her fans on her live typing. So with that being said,
he muted too. Remember, he muted the live to go see what was going on, as if he was going fuss or something. Because why would you mute the live to go see what her kids got going on?
True. And look at when he called her a deadbeat, he wasn't lying. But real quick, I just wanted you guys to hear this part because I thought it was super cute. Real quick.
Hmm? You're gonna get fruit snack. Why are you gonna take that off your head? We was trying to hide that. I didn't do your hair yet. Why'd you put that there? Play too much.
That looks like somebody that loves their daddy. Okay. But the reason why I pointed that part out was because Latruth does his daughter's hair. I've seen him on live do her hair multiple times. And when their daughter is with Brianna, her ponytail be looking atrocious. And you see him as a man, he covered her hair and said, no, I didn't want anybody to see that. I didn't comb your hair yet. The mother doesn't care.
He cares about her appearance. He knows this internet game in and out. She don't give a fuck. Long as she looking decent and Janelle, that's all she worried about.
And mind you, baby girl's hair doesn't look bad at all. It's just a little, probably from the hat, like making it messy. But you guys notice that Brianna gets her hair done at least every week or every 2 weeks. But we've been seeing her children with the same puff. I don't even know what to say. I feel like she doesn't give them the attention that they desire from their mom.
It's true though, because think about the family dynamic. If you go back and look at all their pictures when she was with Latruth, they was always dressed. She said it was putting up a front. That was a hell of a front because every time you look around, Latruth was dressed just like her boys. They was always matching, hair always cut, the girl's hair always done. They never came half stepping online. Now you don't see none of that. So it looks to me he was doing a pretty good job.
You sure was. That's why I don't understand. Like, hold on, let me. I was just playing this in the background so you guys could see.
Okay, so we gonna learn our song.
Oh my gosh, she's so funny. Hold on, I guess it's commercial. It's silent. I was trying to mute it, but
okay.
Let me go to that.
okay. There's nothing wrong with him going live with his child. What is wrong is when Brianna goes live with Janelle and her children when they're out to eat. She's doing all this stuff, but she has a problem for Latruth to go live with his daughter. Can somebody make it make sense, please?
It's a gain to her because she wants her viewers to see Janelle as a father figure, and she wants them to see Latruth as a deadbeat. It's a gain to her. Speaking
of, there is, sis. I think I screen recorded for you especially, but I don't know if I sent it to you. I was watching this interview with Brianna. Hold on. Stop the screen. Video file. I know I made it. Okay. This interview here. On this interview, Brianna says she does not want to date anybody. It's about healing. It's this and this and that. Why would I start talking to anybody else? Like, one day, you guys, we got to watch this. Let me see. Has anybody in this live chat tonight, have you guys seen this interview? If you saw the interview, press 1. If you have not seen this interview, press 2. 1 if you saw it, 2 if you haven't. Please. Sis, did you see this?
No, I didn't see it. I seen some of it. When I went found it, I was trying to screen record a certain part from it. It was a part that you had needed, I think, but I didn't see it in its entirety.
Hi, MJAK. Oh, I see a lot of twos. Ooh, hey, Beauty Biz. Chopper style. Chop, chop. Okay. Wow, there's more twos than I thought. Okay, Annette seen it. Annette is on point with hers. She's doing her research. Nora Talk seen it. Okay. Linda said 1 and 2, half and half. So you saw some of it. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, Tang Lee. You just made me feel a little sad because I saw that today. I went and I watched it. It was really uncomfortable. Tang Lee says, even when she cooked, and it's okay. It's okay. Even when she, I know he's going to do it again. I knew. It's okay. It's okay. I deal with this every day, so you guys don't. He's okay, guys. He's fine. Even, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Even when she cooked and her son went in the cabinet to get a cup of looks, if looks could kill. You know what? I'm gonna play it just because you said something. Okay, if looks could kill, her son would be gone. If she would have not been online, I can tell she would have talked to him bad. Now, see, one thing about me, sis, and I think you've already noticed that I'm like this. And because I got majority of people saying 2, hey, Angel. Majority of people said 2. Sis, whenever you're ready, let me know. We're gonna start doing something called breaking down Brianna. Harpo, who this? Listen, we're gonna do breaking down Brianna. Yes, B. Goes Amir. Breaking down Brianna is like what we just did today. Breaking down that audio. So we could listen to this interview, which, when I tell you, pissed me off when she said something about hiding her bruises. Did you hear that when I played it earlier?
Yeah. Not to cut you off, sis. Thank you, Annette and Sharonda, for the cash apps. Y'all ladies are much appreciated. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Annette. Annette says, appreciate you, sis. I appreciate you too, Annette. Thank you very much. Naya, the girl that does the girls is in the hospital. She said that one of that on her live, and she can't wait till she gets out. Oh, well, hopefully she's okay. I mean,
wait, what happened?
She said Naya is in the hospital.
Oh, you remember Bree said that in her thing, but
Yeah.
she didn't say nothing about what's the other one name? What's the other one name we talk about all the time?
Her girlfriend?
Yeah, the other one, the one that be posting them subs.
Her girlfriend.
That would do her hair.
I don't care what nobody say. Her lover. Because she used to defend her. I don't care what nobody say. Anaya, whatever her name is. Ayana.
Yeah.
Aw, MJAK.
She's going to back for her.
MJAK, shout out to you for putting up Lupac's Cash App. And
Thank you.
Mrs. M, thank you for saying Amir is so adorable. Okay. I starve narcs. I starve narcs. Don't go anywhere. Please stay here. Please do not go anywhere. You said diagnose or not. This woman is a class A bona fide narcissist. She will not escape karma. Don't go anywhere, sister. Please stay here. Because I can't stand narcs. That's why I do what I do. But it's deeper than that. Anywho, the reason why I put this on the screen, y'all, was to ask you guys if you've seen it. If you have not seen it, we're going to watch it together and we're going to break it down together. All right? But before we do that, Pac, we got to entertain the people and teach them how to really cook. And when I say them, I'm talking about Brianna.
I can't wait.
We're going to do that. Let me just, let's go to Brianna. Was it Brianna's? What was I about to? Yeah, Brianna's page. That's who. Brianna.
Somebody had asked me about. Well, I seen they put it in the chat and said something about some recipes or stuff. Y'all, I will be writing a recipe book. I be playing around. Like I be busy, so I ain't had time to actually start it. But where I'm from, everybody been trying to get me to write a recipe book for the longest.
You guys, I can't wait till we show what Lupac does on the side. Well, what she does, like what she's very talented at. FYI, when Amir is sleepy, Amir does this thing with his hand. So if you see his hand go like this, he's about to fall asleep. You see it? See it? Look. Look. I know my baby.
That baby.
It's my baby. Since he been a baby, he just be doing this when he's about to go to sleep. Okay, it's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all, let's check out the bedazzled Timberland boots. I don't know what kind of boots these are. She kind of look cute though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't no hater. Why she keep showing off that belly though? Why she keep showing off that belly? Let's look at the shoes. What's up, sis, with her and the bedazzled? I don't know if she thinks that having like bedazzled things on her clothes make her look rich or something.
She was showing them boots off on her story. You seen John L put his boot in the story too? Like they put their boots side by side.
Like they was a couple.
Yeah, yep. What kind of boots that is anyways? I thought there was some Prada boots, but then I was like,
That outfit looks extremely cheap. And that necklace, oh my God.
That's an old picture. That is an old picture.
What's good with her in these tacky necklaces?
Sis, that is a really old picture. And I'm going to go find, if she didn't delete it, I'm going to go find the original. Because it's the same pose and everything. That's an old picture, I'm telling you.
Okay, you guys. Pac, you telling me that that's an old picture. Are you trying to tell me that she's trying to fool us?
As a matter of fact, go on her Brianna Hampton page and go through her photos.
Okay. Nah, I get that, but I thought this was recent because she went to New York and then all of a sudden I see workout videos. I see all the... What's wrong, Papa? It's okay. You want to be like this? I know how he is. Sometimes he just needs me to hold him and then he'll knock out. He likes the vibration of my voice. I legitimately thought this was recent and I was like, oh, her hair looks a little better here. I think that's when her Ayana does her hair. Ayana makes her hair.
And how I remembered it is because of the outfit. Same exact thing in that pose. She did that same pose on the other pictures. It's old, I'm telling you.
Cheap ass outfit. All right. The reason why I'm here is because when she said if looks could kill, I just wanted you to see for yourself. It's when she. Oh, also, anybody that watched this video, you could tell she doesn't even like her own food. She only would take one macaroni noodle and just eat the one macaroni noodle. She barely touched the chicken. And every time she took a bite, which was barely, she talked about how spicy it was. And she's like, is it supposed to be this spicy? Is it? Baby
That
girl.
is a hot ass mess. First of all, she started off wrong by putting the noodles in there before she boiled the water. That's how I knew she ain't used to being in the kitchen. Who
Mm,
the
hold on.
and had to buy all them seasonings,
Brand new seasonings.
everything at that.
Hold on.
This lemonade is so good. I do not like raspberry, but this is so good.
He's coming. Hold on.
So good. Dang. Where's all the pink cups at? Josh? No. These are not for y'all. No. These are not for you. These are glass.
Yeah, I never done down.
Josh, how all of them missing me? And y'all ain't getting none. How they missing? Stuff go missing is y'all. Okay? I keep up with my stuff. Y'all lose socks, y'all lose drawers, y'all lose everything y'all touch. And now I only got one left. I only got one of these left.
Honestly, there was a point where she actually looked at him with disgust. It was when he got up to go get something to drink. And she's like, didn't you have a Capri Sun earlier or something like that?
Damn, I missed it. I
And
didn't even finish this live.
and I was thinking to myself, you were complaining how spicy the chicken is. The boy got up to go get something to drink and you giving him an attitude. Hold on. I don't know what part that is in this video, but I felt uncomfortable for him.
But not just that, why he can't have another juice?
You said you know. You said you know. You know your mama can throw down, boy.
Yeah.
They said their mama can't cook, boy.
No. You can cook.
I know I can cook. I just don't get on the internet and show and prove like that. Cause y'all be like, Mom, I want some more, Mom. I want some more, Mom.
Hold on.
It's late and she cooked. Willie said it's a 10 out of 10. Willie ain't even had my food. He said it's a 10 out of 10. Josh said it's so good he can't even rate it. Dang.
The chicken tastes good.
You need to go to bed. I can't even play my music.
She told them to hurry up and get out because she can't play her music. No veggies, all starches. I'm going to just save this video for when me and Lupac teach her how to do this, son. But before Lupac, I know you didn't see this part. I just want you to see her stirring her rice.
And since when she care about the music, she just was playing on this same live something about damn, what's that song? It's that guy with the dreads with the pretty eyes, and it was like something about nutting on her butt or something, and her son was in there. I'm like,
She's crazy. You see this fork? Yeah. You see this fork that she just showed? Hold on. I can't make this up, but
I'm
that's what
laughing already because you didn't tell me about her stirring that goddamn rice.
you see this fork?
Oh my god, bro. She confused that rice with some grits.
Y'all, like I said, I'm going to save this for our live when we want to have fun. This one was more serious because we wanted to show the phone call and break it down. me and Lupac decided to have a curfew tonight. So, with that being said, I want to ask Lupac, is there anything that you feel is important for me to play? Because I'm thinking I should play that video where she was kind of complaining how nobody wants her.
You could definitely do that one. And what else can we break down? Ask the chat. See what they want to see.
I definitely am going to play the psychologist before we go because it's very informative.
Yeah, I gotta see that because I didn't catch it when you played it the first time.
When I tell you, you guys are gonna be like, wow. All right, let me get this together. Hold on. Okay. Where are we?
No, why you didn't tell me to block it? I think I got some upstairs.
Mama gotta have a life too, Joe.
I think I got one. Real nail, which caused me to not be able to get no nails. So now I gotta walk around with nubs.
Her friends, some enablers.
Too honest.
Okay, here we go.
I'm too real. I'm too blunt. But don't nobody want me. Yeah. She said, not like you. Girl, I done broke 2 nails in half, which broke my...
Okay, the point and purpose of me playing this is because it always seems as if there's trouble in paradise with Jonelle. Now, for you to just start a relationship in January, towards the end of January, starting to get to know each other in January, and for you to constantly have this back and forth drama, it already shows that the relationship is toxic, right? So who looks forward to something like that? I know I don't, but listen to this subliminal. If I were Jonelle, I'd be embarrassed because she's literally putting y'all business on blast.
Real nail, which caused me to not be able to get no nails. So now I gotta walk around with nubs. Girl, don't nobody want me. I'm too real of a woman. Nobody want me. I'm too real. I'm too blunt. I'm too not gonna deal with your bullshit. I'm just too honest. And I just ain't got time for it. I don't have time for people playing with my time, with my emotions. And I be giving my all, and I don't get 100% back. So for real, I just felt like it's a waste of my damn time.
FYI, this gives me the vibes that everything that she did to Deshaun, her first baby father, everything that she's doing to Latruth, it's coming for you too, Jonelle, because look, like Lupac says, but she says it best, she can't hold water for shit, right? Why is she on live saying all this stuff? We already know who she talking about. Like, who is she talking about? Duh.
These men don't want no real woman. They want to play all day. Yes, I lock my room door. Sure do. Where the hell is those? Damn. This is crazy. Girl, like for real, like
Thank you very much, Tara Jones. I appreciate that. Tara gave us the date, sis. She said July 23rd, 2022. I think
I
Brianna.
knew what I was talking about. I knew. I don't know if that was directed for me. Somebody said the pic's not old, but I don't forget nothing. Let me tell y'all something about me. I don't forget Nathaniel.
Ooh, sorry, Poppy. It's okay. Why you think me and her are such a great team? I don't we she don't forget nothing and I don't play about receipts. But thank you, Tara. I appreciate that. I mean, we're hiring.
I got time. Nobody playing with my little old heart. I be giving too much to receive so little.
You guys, Lupac, I'm pausing it. I need to hear what you got to say from what I just played. Go, please, please tell me, because I just want to say so much. She's legitimately telling us that Janelle doesn't do shit for her.
She basically saying what she put in in her stories, the posts. She just saying it out loud when she's subbing them. That's how we know when they're having issues, because she can't hold water for shit. Like, she gonna tell you everything that's going on, and once you start calling it out, that's when the gaslighting and manipulation starts. That's when she start making people feel like they don't know what they talking about, or people need to mind their business. She gonna tell y'all everything that she got going on in a certain way. You just gotta catch it. But she definitely talking about him, and it's obvious. We can see the way within their interactions and the stuff they be doing. She's the bag. She's paying for everything. But in her mind, she's so focused on making Latruth jealous that she don't see that he's using her. She gonna see it later on though. She sees snippets when they having, their little issues. That's when she pick up on it. But once she's still in that love bubble, it's an early love bubble that got her wrapped up. So once he starts sweet talking her, she forget all about what she, really be having in the back of her mind.
Girl, girl, you on point with that one. But Ebony just, girl, you made me laugh because the first thing, the first thing I saw was John. I don't give a fuck.
That's true. He don't. He really don't, because y'all got to think about it. There is no man with actual sense that's going to deal with a woman while she's still beefing with her ex, because some feelings still there. When you over your ex, you over your ex. You don't care what they see.
That is true. But you guys, don't you think it's dangerous how she is speaking like this? Like, let's think. If she cannot hold whatever she's going through with Jonelle, what makes you think that she ain't gonna do Jonelle like she did Latruth? Like, sis, this is way too soon to just be. You're. I don't know how to express.
Having relationship problems, and the ink ain't even dry yet on the marriage, the divorce papers.
Not even. Yeah. Not only that. But the fact is, why is it that she always has to go live and vent? Okay, you know what? She reminds me of somebody that you can never tell a secret to.
hmm That's what what's her name? Nosy standards. That's how she knew something was wrong with Brianna. And she could tell that Brianna was a narcissist, because she said anytime people come online with all of their problems, like, they basically need the masses to make them feel good. Like, she don't know how to deal with her problems without telling it to people, and people stroking her ego, like how she always asking for prayer warriors and stuff like that. That's what she was talking about in that live. She was like, that's sickening. She said she's an adult, she can't deal with her problems on her own. Every time she's going through something, she's bringing it online. I definitely wouldn't want to be attached to her.
I wouldn't either. And honestly, it's she's a liability. Is that how how people word that? She's a liability.
Yep. And Jonell is playing a dangerous game because he basically risking his career. If he don't look, he should have took this Latruth situation as an eye opener to run.
But
Even though he getting what he can get out of her, at the end of the day, dude, if you don't treat her like she want to be treated, if you fuck up with her, it's over for him. Her fans gon'
he doesn't realize the price that he's got to pay is going to be more pricey than what she spent on everything. A woman like Brianna, you don't do dirty. She will, you know what? As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going straight to the psychologist, and the psychologist is going to tell you all about Brianna.
Yep. And
You,
every time I go ahead, sis.
I say, you're going to see, and sis, I need your personal opinion on this psychologist. I want you to listen to every word.
I can't get out of my mind the stuff that he said in that car. That was his impression for me. He left that impression on me. What he said in that car to his homeboys, that's how he really feel. That's how I feel. I think everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that heard that recording, they know that that's why he's using her
He
because of
doesn't,
that conversation.
he doesn't like her. I'm sorry, you guys, but she really sound like a crazy woman, and I'm being very honest. Don't be sorry, sister. She do sound crazy because she is. Let me finish it.
Nobody's gonna match my energy, and I'm okay with that.
Listen, you hear her? Nobody's gonna match my energy, and I'm okay with that. Now, you guys, if she's okay with that, why is she complaining?
I think that
This
Brianna equivalates the things that she does for people with her character. Like they supposed like she makes it look like, okay, I'm buying you all this stuff, so I'm a good woman. Or they supposed to just deal with whatever she brings. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't look at the issues that she has because she thinks she's a good woman because she can provide or she can buy all these different gifts. It don't work like that. Like
Sis, you just gave me the creeps for a second because I went back to thinking Brianna's live entitled The Best Day of My Life. You remember that live?
oh yeah, she was in a bubble that day.
That was creepy. You guys, that was creepy. Now, Brianna seems like the type of person, if she buys you anything, you're going to owe her for life. She'll never let you forget, right?
She thinks that makes her a good woman. That's the crazy. Like she, if you notice with the situation with Latruth, she never once brought up, "I cook, I clean, I do this as a wife, I do that as a wife." She only brought up what she did for him financially. If I'm wrong, anybody show me the conversation where she actually spoke on her actual wifely duties, because it's more than just financial. When you in a marriage.
Hmm. Oh, thank you. Hold on. Lawanda, thank you. Tang Lee says, give the baby a kiss for me. Mwah. He said, Auntie Tang, I'm not a baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Rose Garcia. Oh, Rosebud, excuse me. Thank you. She says, the ruler. I guess that's your name, Rosebud, the ruler. Thank you. Shout out to all of you guys supporting me and my sister Lupac up here. Real quick. Her dirty looking New York stepper. I was gonna say something, sis, and I forgot. But what were you saying? It might remind me.
It's when you say her dirty looking New York stepper, people really be like when she made that post saying, "I can't wait to my man, my man, my man," and people was in the comments like, "Oh, I know he's an upgrade, and I already know who you're talking about, and he looks so much better. He fine." I'd be like, damn, we looking at the same person. And this is not me just because I don't care for her. He is not attractive at all. Some, you know, what I told you earlier. Somebody said, "Damn, it looked like he can go knuckle deep in them nostrils."
That's all I see. And God forgive me for that.
Oh my god,
Forgive me for
that
that.
man, that man is not attractive, y'all. Like I don't know what the fuck they see, but I don't see it, baby.
No, but you know what? I'm over here saying, God forgive me, right? But Brianna's the one that's holier than thou. She make it seem. She has a very, excuse me, close relationship with God. I don't know if you guys noticed.
You notice
She used to say that all the time, and she doesn't say anything. I'm working on my relationship with God. She stopped saying that for months. Since she met Chanel, she stopped saying that.
she mentioned that again on that live, the cooking live. Somebody said something about her dancing, and she started saying the exact same thing. Nowhere in the Bible does it say you can't dance or something like that, and I can't have fun or listen to R&B music. But you're judging me. They do say something about that in the Bible. I was like, oh
First,
my god.
there's a TikTok video where a man, and I think Sincerely Yours posted, shout out to Sincerely Yours. There was a man that debunked what she said. Because
Yep.
every time people say to her, you shouldn't be dancing like that or whatever, she'll say, you shouldn't be judging. The Bible never said you can't dance and you can't do this. And then the guy goes, actually, in John such and such, it says. So, whatever. I can find that on another day. I just wanted to remind myself to check on both of their Instagrams, you guys. Um, I don't know if you guys, Janelle, y'all be talking about Latruth and calling him Latif. Her fans call him Latif. Janelle's teeth are very piranha-like fish. Yeah, it just gives me like a over.
Alligator gar.
It's like this.
See that picture. He need a dentist because he got a lot of plaque going on. Like you in the movie industry, and your mouth is a hot ass mess. It shouldn't be like that. You know, appearance is everything when you're in the entertainment industry. He look a mess. I'm sorry. And they be talking about Latruth teeth. They need to see Brianna's teeth before the veneers. Because baby, no ma'am.
Brianna definitely did come up. You okay, Papa? Thank you, Deborah Mayo, for the super sticker. Very good. It's okay, Papa. It's okay. He's yawning, you guys, while trying to cough. That's what that noise was. It's okay. My son doesn't speak, so whenever he makes any noise, I get really happy. It's okay. All right, let me finish playing this.
Crazy. Girl, I'm like, for real, like, I got time, nobody playing with my little old heart. I be giving too much to receive so little. Nobody's gonna match my energy, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Maybe I'm just too much. Too much. But I'm okay with that. Because I give 100% of me when I'm involved. And I'm learning to not expect the same thing I give because not everybody's on your level when it comes to that. Damn, did I buy some and put some in here? Dang. Dang, y'all, I can't find my studs. One of them. That's crazy. Who wrote a whole paragraph? Like, you ain't gonna never get that shit. And then, like, you ain't gonna feel like
I just skipped because there was a part where she's just like talking about looking for some shit. And I think she goes back into talking about Jonelle subliminally.
True. I don't feel like that's my problem. I always look for me and others. Yes. Like you ain't gonna never get that shit. And then it's just too hard to trust people for real. It's too hard to trust people. Especially in my world. I don't know what they want. I don't know if they who gonna cut it? Me. No. I don't know why you thought you gonna cut something. I can't find it nowhere. That is crazy. My nipple covers.
So basically, she's literally shading this guy. I was trying to show you her daughter needing her hair done. It's just really bad.
Why she gonna say the little baby? I mean, the little baby. Her son asked for the watermelon. It was her son, huh? And she said, "Who?" She gonna say, "Who gonna cut it?" And then when he say him, she gonna say, "No." What makes you think you gonna? Why would you ask him who gonna cut it then? What other adult is in there?
What a
This shit is crazy.
oh, I can't stand her. I can't. This is the only time she spent family time.
She act like them children be getting on her nerves when she on live.
This is when she spends quality time with her family.
Yeah. Throw it in her mouth.
No.
Throw it in her mouth.
No.
Do like this in her mouth. Yeah, you got to do it.
We lit.
And I guarantee you, she was the one that paid for that dinner. I can almost guarantee it.
It's dawn for me though, girl. How you just sitting in this man's face and this girl is destroying your brother online? Oh my God, sis, please. No, I'm about to say play that video, but don't.
Dawn ain't that of whoa, it's here already. Dawn touching up on. I don't care. I'm playing it. This is hilarious. I'm just gonna block the music. This is for theatrics, guys. Brianna was a bit jealous of this. Unfortunately, I didn't record Brianna saying, "Yeah, Dawn, last night you were all up on Jonelle." She was not feeling it. Wait till you guys see this. I hope this is it. What her friends?
That's not the one, sis.
No, it's gonna get to it because it's 2 minutes long. I think it's gonna go to it.
Oh, okay.
Yo, what is her friend doing? This is when Brianna wanted us to think that she was having a great time, and as she's recording, her friend, she's screaming, "Hey, hey, hey, hey," to make it seem as if they're having a great time. The club is empty. Here we go. Here we go. Here goes Latruth's older sister who decided that she was going to choose Brianna over Latoya, Kevin, and Latruth. She's going to get real touchy with Jonelle in a second. Oh, yeah. Let me holler at you. Looking like a little groupie there. Ooh. Okay.
She look like more than a groupie, but I'm not gonna go in on her.
You funny. I already know what you're gonna say. Okay. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. All right. Brianna, I know you probably wanted to beat Dawn's ass.
You already know. She look a mess. She had that sauce and got lit, baby.
Poor Tink Tink doesn't even know. She doesn't even know how bad she looks. She does not.
It was this part though.
You know what's so funny? She don't even realize Brianna is doing this shit and is probably laughing at her. in her head.
Oh, they laughing at her out loud. Okay, Don.
Go Don.
I said, "Oh my God, a joke."
Go Don. Hold on. Oh, okay. We got some laughs in here. We got a couple of people laughing. Hold on. There was one last thing I wanted to show you guys. What was it? Was it on Brianna's page? We still got to look at her Instagram, right? Definitely got to look at her Instagram. Keeping up with the Latruth's page. Sis, I can't remember what I wanted to show you guys.
Look, somebody say, "Isn't she old?" in Brianna's voice. Big fakes. But you know that only applies to certain people.
Yeah. Oh, you guys, I thought this was really funny, but Brianna, hold on. Brianna went live and she was talking about how she's healing and she doesn't want any more problems. This was like the day before she went off on Lita and Latruth. Right here, I thought was hilarious because she said something about her light. Her light is shining. And then you wait till you see what happens to the light.
Continue to inspire women along my path and continue to be a positive, shining light to other women. And that's it. That's all I want to do. That's it. That's all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And it is what it is. I hope y'all have a wonderful night.
Did you see that? Sis.
What? I was in the comments. I don't know why I can't see the comments without going in the chat at the bottom. So I be reading them. Sometimes I get out and read them and I can't see the video.
No, look at the video.
Okay.
Prosperity and my healing journey. And come on, hurry up. Get the rest of it. So, yeah. You go through that one. Go that way.
Yes, thank you. I knew somebody would catch it. Nice.
I got on my nightwear cream.
Oh my God, I can't.
I'm gonna continue my journey of peace and prosperity and my healing journey and continue to inspire women along my path and continue to be a positive, shining light to other women. And that's it. That's all I want to do. That's it. That's all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And it is what it is. I hope y'all have a wonderful night.
Did you
What
see?
happened to the light?
Did you hear her say, "I want to continue being a shining light for y'all"?
Come on, hurry up. Get the rest of it.
What does that say to you?
And it went dark.
It went dark, and
The devil. God said, "Give me my light, bitch."
listen, when I saw that, I said, "Ain't no way." I said, "These people are gonna think I edited that. I gotta show it on her page," because I couldn't believe when I seen that shit just dim like that. And one more thing, because when we get into, wait, did you see the screen? Did I have the screen up? I did.
What you mean?
Did you see the light go dim? Because okay, see,
Yeah. That's what we laughing at.
Angel says lights out. Okay, so before I get into what the psychologist has to say, this is also a sign of what the psychologist was saying. Brianna entitled this live "The Best Day of My Life."
And for booking their roles on these new shows, and it just felt good to. Good afternoon, y'all. Oh my gosh, today was so amazing. I did a surprise congratulations for my friend for booking their roles on these new shows, and it just felt good to be appreciated. It felt really good to be appreciated today. I have never been this appreciated like in my entire life. In my entire life, like I had the big banner that said congratulations on your show. I had cake, I had outfits, I had shoes, jewelry, and they was like so happy.
Doesn't this sound like somebody that's talking about something they received? But she's so happy that she gave him all these things. So much so that she came on live and embarrassed herself in front of millions of people to tell them that she bought a man, a grown man, clothes, jewelry, shoes. Them same shoes you bought that nigga are gonna be the same shoes that motherfucker stomps all over your heart with and then walks out.
That's what made it like for me. I don't know about y'all, but for cancers, I'm a gift giver, so I love to give. That's why even on here when I was doing my single mom stuff and paying stuff and doing this for y'all, because it just made me feel good to like give.
FYI, Latruth was in my live one day and I was playing this and he said, I'm the one that gave her the money to give to the single mom. She didn't do that. Just so you know, that money was coming from Latruth. And also, Brianna only started talking about the single moms because she was probably aware that people were going to judge her for spending money on Janelle. So she wanted to remind you guys how generous she is when it comes to single moms.
Give back, if that makes sense. I love to see somebody's face when I give them something. And today was just everything, honey. Everything.
And that's how you knew she was watching your lives too, sis, because she would get them fake billboards for her friends after we did that.
Yo, how embarrassing was that though? And then the fact is, after I call it out, everybody's silent. Everybody's silent. I don't get it. But hey, I provide receipts and they're real, unlike hers. The point is of this video, Brianna is so excited, says it's the best day of her life for gifting Janelle. The light said, bye, girl. Yes, you guys. Angela Bassett is beyond gorgeous. I think she's amazing. Hold on. All right, guys. Let's get to this. Sis, you ain't gonna believe it, but I have some YouTube video tutorials for Brianna on how to cook that I have on the side for when we do our video review of her cooking. And that live is going to be lit, like she says all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on. Before I get to Instagram, because we can't go without me checking and seeing what's going on. I just wanted to show you, this is the guy who Brianna did the interview with, guys. He interviews celebrities, and I guess Brianna was a celebrity. And funny enough, Brianna was the last celebrity interview he ever had. Seems like bad luck to me. How you go from T.I., Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, all these people. It did. You talk to Brianna and your page is dry right after. Ain't that crazy?
They wanted to ride that wave,
Well,
not knowing that wave is bad luck, is doomed.
definitely. Hold on. Let's go. Ooh, let me go from the beginning, you guys. Let's have some fun. All right. All right. You can see? All right. So when I saw this initially, I thought, what is this? Did Brianna go to New York to film exercise gear? But then it says, I miss my trainer. Okay. She probably got paid to post this. Times is rough. Okay.
Did she post that after Latruth posted the gym video?
I don't know. That's
I
weird.
think he posted his first because hers was from today, right?
I don't know. But so real quick, speaking of her copying people, did you notice that she goes, "That's it, that's all"? I've been saying that, and all of a sudden Brianna says, "That's it, that's all." It kind of creeped me out, but I don't know if I'm just bugging.
She always copying, so you definitely not bugging.
I mean, she said what Jaffe be saying, locked in. Like I was like, what? You said locked in. Jaffe be saying it. I know we could say this, like anybody could say these words, but it's more creepy when it comes from somebody like her. Because I know it's like she's watching us. She says she doesn't care what we have to say, but she's watching. But she's not taking notes because she's continuously lying. She's giving us something to talk about. But anyway, let's continue. She goes, whether you hate me or love me, both times I get paid. I get paid to do what I do. You do that shit for free. We are not the same. Oh, I'm so thankful to God that we are not the same. And she goes, I will never be impressed by a guy with money. It's about you getting my favorite chips for me when you stop by the gas station. You passed by a Starbucks and decided to get my favorite Starbucks drink for me. You know my favorite color is pink and decided to get me some pink flowers. Or you decided to stop by for 5 or 10 minutes just to see me. Or that you just opened doors for me or decided to write me a handwritten letter. It will always be the little gestures that mean everything. Money is cool, but it's not everything.
You know, she stole the fuck out of that.
You know this girl she
And,
can't
and
art
said, look, I could bet that the color wasn't even pink. She added that in.
definitely added that. Here we go. Them chains she be having on her neck look so gaudy and tacky.
Somebody say she got that from the hair supply store. And I could believe it because that's the type of ice that they sell.
She's wearing the fanny pack, the bedazzled fanny pack purse.
That Steve Madden got her in a chokehold and that MK.
All right, y'all. You see this post right here? It says, yeah, I'm still that girl. Brianna, you got 1 million views on a messy video. That doesn't mean you're that girl. Let's be real here. Most of the views that I get is for talking about you and exposing you, which means many of your fans you think are your fans come over here to see what I got to say. They come over here to see what's going on with you. And whenever you have drama, that's when they tune into you. Because me and Lupac were looking at your numbers. You have 1 million views on your messy video calling out Latruth and Lita. But your other videos, you have like 80K, 150K, 250K, and that's that. But this one, you get 1 million views, and then you talking about, yeah, I'm still that gal.
Hmm. She proving what Toya said. Toya said she don't get views unless she talking about them. And it's the truth though. People be trying to say the truth and Toya them don't get views unless they talking about her. But no, I actually follow Toya and watch her lives. And even when she's not talking, about this situation, her views are always the same. She don't have that many followers. Well, she got a good bit, but it's not like in the millions, opposed to Brianna. Brianna ain't hit close to 1 million views in so long. So to gloat over that video, you only got it because you're talking about the drama. Show us you still got it with something else, like her cooking that and whipping that whipping that rice.
Well, the way she was cooking that rice makes me understand why she didn't eat her own rice. Because when you watch her eat her food, she doesn't finish it at all. She doesn't even eat the rice. Look at her boots, y'all. I mean, poor little Tink Tink really don't know how to dress. Everything has to be sparkly. Anyway. Support my girl. Support her doing what? Fronting for y'all? Look at her. Look at her sitting by herself.
Tim League helped design the thematics of this theater.
And she's sitting pretty far.
So this theater, which Lee and my buddy Tim League helped design the thematics of this theater, which is based in kung fu movies and kung fu cinema. It's that kung fu cinema that sparked.
Yo, first and foremost, I want to thank God. None of this would happen without him. Second of all, OG, man, you know I appreciate you. I ain't about to get up here and cry though. But I want to thank everybody from Staten Island for coming out tonight. I want y'all to enjoy this. Mom, dad, my whole family back here. Appreciate y'all for coming. Y'all been riding forever.
Damn, mom and dad. I wonder how they feel about Brianna. Oh my God.
And you know what? If them people don't call her ass out and ask her what happened with the meet and greet, why she wasn't on stage, then they really don't, they don't care. They just like her lying to them at this point because she made that video, but she's sitting in the audience.
Girl, tell me about it.
The actual host on the stage.
Exactly. The only reason why Jonelle is up there is because the episode is based on his character. Latasha, you are so silly. Latasha said she can go live signing them divorce papers, and that's gonna be her last viral video. Yes, honey. And she know it. That's why she don't want to sign. Ding. You got it. Drops mic. Brianna, them boots look like they on house arrest. It does, because it had like a maybe that was like a little fanny pack thing. Anyway, your mom and dad are there, Jonelle. Oh Lord, I know they don't like Brianna. At least I don't feel like they do.
I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't the reason why she's sitting in the audience all the way back. Because remember when they were saying, a few people said that his mama was not pleased that he was dating Brianna because of everything that's going on. She got a lot of baggage, and it's believable because he don't have no kids. He got his whole career ahead of him. So getting into a situation like that can be detrimental to his career. So, it's possible she was ducked off.
Let me see if he shouts her out. Hold on. Let me just go back.
So this theater.
Yo, first and foremost, I want to thank God. None of this would happen without him. Second of all, OG, man, you know I appreciate you. I ain't about to get up here and cry though. But I want to thank everybody from Staten Island for coming out tonight. I want y'all to enjoy this. Mom, dad, my whole family back here. Appreciate y'all for coming. Y'all been riding forever. Basketball, acting, karate, all that. My homies, my day one homies, appreciate y'all for riding with me. And I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Let's enjoy this show.
Yes. One little one.
So your day one homies get a shout out. Your family gets a shout out. But your shorty don't. Your shorty that spent all that money on you. The shorty that's putting a roof over your head.
The shorty that made a whole flyer for the event.
Yo, you know what? He could have even said, shout out to my bestie Brianna. He didn't even freaking acknowledge her, y'all. Wait, let me see what the audience, what do you got? Y'all, please, let's do one more vote. Please. Not one more, because I'm going to do one more after this. Do you think that he just dissed her by not acknowledging her? Press 1. If you think he didn't diss her, it was just, I mean, I'm already with you. I'm just now seeing my family. Let me acknowledge my family. Fuck Brianna right now. Press 2. 1, if you would be offended and you think that he dissed her. 2, if you think it's not a big deal. Sis, what are your thoughts? I want to know your number, 1 or 2.
Number 1 for sure, because they rock with the narrative that they was going to Staten Island to be some host. Well, meet and greet, whatever. And he didn't even show. Oh my, that's a slap in the face, bitch. You doing all that lying and shit to follow this man around, and he won't even acknowledge you on the stage. He could have added that just like as a little icing on the cake to solidify your fake flyer.
What? Hold on.
Sounds dead.
Stacy says his mom was on live when they were at McDonald's telling her to cook for her son. Wow, I didn't know that. Stacy, did she say it in a joking way? Did she say it in a, I like Brianna? Maybe she likes Brianna for spending on her son. I don't know. Oh wow. V said, "OG, mom, dad, my whole family, no big Bree." Okay, let me get to the numbers and see. Does anybody feel like he dissed her? Okay, my first one, Bernicia. Nor his nor his 4 stepkids. Chantel, stop it. Tony. Okay. All right. I get a wow. All right. What's up, Big Cheese? Linda. Oh, Linda gave me multiple ones. Renisha voted again. All right. TW, can you tell me why you don't think that was wrong that he didn't shout her out? She flew all the way to New York and left her 4 children to come support him. Why can't she get a shout out? I thought they were besties. Huh? Black is beautiful. I would love to know why you don't think it's offensive. I mean, shit. She left her 4 kids to come be with him.
And y'all notice they don't have nobody there either. Look like just people that's a part of the show. Nobody showed up.
Well, I can't expect everybody to agree with us. I just wanted to know why they disagree. That's all. But everybody, you have your opinion. That's why I love to ask you guys to vote. Speaking of my vote, the other day I posted, look at all these ones still. I posted a poll for you guys. And I'm so thankful for all of you that answered the poll. All right. So my question was, if you had the choice to, would you keep the last name of your ex, who you claim is a narcissistic, physically abusive, deadbeat parent who is dead to you and you want absolutely nothing or no connection with? Keep in mind, you are bigger than this ex and don't need their name to continue on in your business endeavors. And I put hashtag Tina Turner as a joke. And out of 703 votes, I have 94% people that said no, they would not want to keep the name, and 6% saying yes. I don't know if you guys know how to do math well, but that 6% is one person. I'm going to assume it was Brianna. I'm going to assume that one person that voted was Brianna. Is there a math genius in here? Out of 700 103 votes. I got 94% no and 6% yes. Is that 2 votes for yes? I don't know. Whatever. Whatevs. I know I could figure it out, but it'll probably take me like a month. All right, let me get back to this.
Know about the episode you're about to watch. So if you haven't been up with the season, this is episode 8. It's the last of the allegorical episodes.
Okay, she's at the club. Oh, she's actually sitting next to him. Oh, hold on. You guys, she's actually right there. So this is all his crew members right here. And Brianna is sitting right next to Jonelle. Shouldn't his family be closer? But hey, he didn't even shout her out, but what else? That's weird. John, who tagged this picture? Jonelle just being Bree. Okay. This girl loved that damn filter.
Where we at, man? Yeah. ApplePay.com. Okay, Apple Pay. What up, OG? I told him. What up, Meek? He used to go to Apple Pay. What up? What up, Marcus? Pay your bills. Pay your bills, man. Yo, Wardrobe, what up? Yo, well, yo, Ty, you a liar. Told me you wasn't coming, all right? Know what I mean? That's the best Wardrobe. G, man, you know I appreciate it.
With that talent, to bring it to a new generation, we'll pass you the mic, God.
Yo, first and foremost, I want to thank God. None of this would happen without him. Second of all, OG.
Okay.
First and foremost, I want to thank
motherfucking shallots.
Popped out there. Where we at? We in Staten Island with it, man. The pop out.
Nothing interesting.
hit them with the family back here. Appreciate y'all for coming.
In the name of Allah, this shit has to stop. I will answer.
Oh shit. The some real Woo members is there.
Yeah, we here.
Okay. Well, y'all, that was it. That was pretty boring. But I was hoping to see some meet and greet stuff, but I guess that's for like after she gets it edited and stuff, right? Right, sis?
If it happens, yeah.
No, I'm being sarcastic. You know that. Wow. I thought Brianna said Wu-Tang is, yeah, Wu-Tang forever. Extremely boring. So Brianna flew all the way to New York and left her children yet again during the school week to go follow behind Jonelle like a little puppy dog. When Latruth said that you were a deadbeat mother, he wasn't lying.
And then got the nerve to want to punish her oldest son for not doing good in school when you ain't even around to help him.
Oh my gosh, sis, thank you for reminding me. She embarrassed that boy on live and she reprimanded him, talked to him like he was, I don't know. She was very, I would say it's abusive to reprimand your child on a live when you say that people are bullying your kids. So why would you do that when you're complaining that people bully your kids?
And that's the same son that wrote her that heartfelt text message.
See, Jen said, I seen that. Oh my God, he truly try hard to sound like he from NYC, straight clown. Stacy, he actually was born and raised in Staten Island, but he's a cornball, so. And what is up with Jonelle always wearing them damn shoes? Did you notice that?
The Prada glasses got him in a chokehold, baby.
Girl, it's always the fucking. I didn't want to sound petty by bringing that up. It's always the Prada glasses and them big old Eddie Munster chunkalunka black shoes that he wears with everything. I don't, they both need a fashion, what you call it, designer. I didn't see that live. Brianna left her children, and when she reprimanded her son on live, she said that he's been acting up in school. First thought is, why would he be acting up? Maybe mommy's doing something to affect him, and it's causing him to act up. Maybe Josh feels like you're giving Jonelle way too much attention. But that's just my thought. You complain about being mentally abused, verbally abused, yet you're doing that to your children. You verbally abuse them by cussing out Latruth while they're in your presence. You verbally abuse them when you start bringing adult business to them while on the internet. She did that. Yes, she does. Rosebud, the ruler. She needs parenting notes. When she did that live with Cooking Sis, she was talking to Josh and she goes, they're going to talk about you tonight. They're going to say, oh, you're up late and I, blah, blah, blah. And they're going to say something about my food and how it don't taste good. She's like basically talking to the kids as if like they're going to bully you.
We ain't talking about him. We talking about her because she's the parent.
Yeah, I mean, that's a way to play victim by saying they're going to bully you because such and such. But this is coming from somebody like Brianna. She's not mentally there. So.
And I could see her being the one telling the kids about what people be saying online. Them not even seeing it for themselves. Like, she is, oh my God.
Listen, let me get to this. Puppy. Okay. It's okay. Every single day. Every day. It's okay, Papa. Sometimes I don't even want to send him to school. It's okay. It's okay. And you know what? If anybody comes under my comment section and talks about my son coughing, I'm going to cuss you out. I'm going to leave it up there for a little bit so that you can read it, and then I'm going to block you. Because I've seen a couple of people say, oh, she needs to take care of her son coughing. I remember Tasha K's bitch ass came on my live, donated $100 and wrote me a message that said, go buy your son some cough syrup. My son has cerebral palsy. He chokes on his saliva. That's why he's constantly coughing like this. He's okay.
I'd have took that motherfucking $100 bill and say, okay, bitch, thank you.
No, actually,
okay, bitch.
Let me tell you real quick what happened. So Tasha K sends me the $100 and with the message, go buy your son some cough syrup. And I started crying. I was so embarrassed. But do you not know how it turned around? Lovely T popped up in my live and gave me $200. Armand Wiggins came and gave me $100. Mad other people started coming and giving me money. I made almost $2,000 that night.
What they tell you? She just don't know she tried to be ugly with it and she started something.
just to let you guys know, that is how it backfired. Like, she came on to come hurt me, and she ended up blessing me because I got $2,000 off of all these people that felt like, wow, Tasha K just disrespected your son. Somebody must have sent the live to Lovely T and Armand, because they just all started coming into my live. And I couldn't stop crying because I was like, oh my God, you guys, like, and guess what? Tasha K took her $100 back before I could send it back. So it just goes to show you. But yeah, that was a blessing that I received from somebody very evil that tried to come for me. So Brianna, what you're doing right now, thinking that you're going to ruin somebody, you're probably going to end up blessing him. So continue doing what you do.
Yep.
Continue. Let me get this together so that you can see. Wait. Where's the YouTube page? You know what? I don't care. No, I'm not going to play it, because then this guy is going to end up coming on my live and talking shit. I don't got time for that. That guy, 20 mil. I was about to show you the music video. That's Brianna. Brianna said that she was a model. I can't believe it. If you see how she looked in that music video, ain't no way. Let me just show you for a second, because what this model looks like. I'm going to just have it on mute. All right. Have it on mute. This is Miss Model. Present screen. This was her debut. She can't even act in a music video. Look at this. Her and the damn sparkles. Sis, are you watching this?
Yes, is the hair for me.
She said she was a model.
Hair from India, it is from Africa.
Lord. I can't. Let me take this off.
That virgin hair look like it been fucking.
Listen, the reason why I'm playing it is because Brianna said that she was the shit before she got with Latruth. So I just wanted to show you. She was the shit. Literally. Okay, where is the damn video with the lady? There's a teacher. Here we go. You guys ready? Okay, class is in session. You guys, I understand some people don't like educational videos, but this video right here is worth it. Let's be adults here. We had our little kikis and fun. Now it's time for you guys to get a lesson in. Class is now in session. Pay attention, please.
Borderline personality disorder can be difficult even for professionals to identify and diagnose. But there is one subtype of BPD that is much easier to recognize, and that is the impulsive type. Although the impulsive borderline can be initially misdiagnosed with bipolar, ADHD, anxiety, depression, trauma-related or substance abuse disorders, as time goes on and the erratic mental, emotional, and behavioral cycle continues, even with conventional treatment like psychotherapy and medication, it becomes clear that BPD is the actual correct diagnosis. Today, I'm focusing specifically on females with borderline personality disorder, specifically the impulsive type, which can be very damaging, very destructive, and very, very toxic, especially when left untreated. Yes, males also have BPD, but I am focusing on female impulsive borderlines in this video because I feel that there's not enough resources out there for men who are in toxic relationships with these types of women. I'm Lisa Blanc, and as a therapist for over 20 years and a life coach for over a decade, I have worked with many clients diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, as well as their partners and family members. So in today's video, I will give you 10 signs of a female who has borderline personality disorder, specifically the impulsive type. This video is for informational purposes only, and it is not intended to replace professional supports and services. So if you need help with your specific situation, please reach out to a mental health professional in your area. Okay, so let's dive right in. The first sign, of course, is the intense love bombing, which happens with all borderlines or cluster B personality types. But with the impulsive borderline, the intensity is out of this world, from 0 to 100 literally overnight. And you will also be sex bombed. You will experience things you've only fantasized about. I'm not going to go into great detail about this love bombing, sex bombing stage because I covered it in several other videos. But the gist of it is that she will idealize you like you are some kind of god that was put on this earth just for her. The excitement, the intensity of this woman will fire you up on every level. She is charismatic, energetic, and she will come across as the sweetest, most sensual, thoughtful, perfect soulmate for you. The second sign is that she will overshare emotionally, putting herself in a very vulnerable, submissive position where you are her hero, savior, knight in shining armor. You think she's just misunderstood. She's been mistreated. But now that she's found you, everything is going to be perfectly fine. But what you don't know is that this is the same story and setup for every guy before you, and it will be the same for every guy after you. It is a pattern. During the initial stages, there may be part of you that is questioning whether this is too good to be true. But your doubts are overshadowed by the hope, the excitement, and the feeling that she really is your ideal partner. So you swat away those doubts because her openness, her trust in you, her childlike vulnerability and innocence, and the way she makes you feel needed ignites your protector, provider instincts, and you get hooked. And besides, how bad could something that starts this amazing actually be? You can handle it. You're strong. All she needs is a good man to love her, right? Wrong. Third sign is the crazy impulsivity. Impulsive borderlines are exciting, tantalizing, unpredictable, out of control, and extremely impulsive. When she's emotionally regulated, you can have great conversations, you can negotiate, rationally compromise, and come to mutual agreements. But once she's emotionally dysregulated, an hour later, everything is out the window. And another thing is she will often be honest about her reckless, impulsive, bad behavior. This may come with or without apology, but she will often tell you exactly what she's done. She'll test you. She wants to know if you will stick by her no matter what she throws your way. She needs you to prove over and over that you won't leave. But no matter how many times you prove it, she will continue to do things that she's promised she wouldn't do anymore. But when the impulse strikes, she does what she wants, when she wants, without any regard whatsoever about how it will impact you. And if you ever dream of even doing any of those things in return, there will be hell to pay forever. Sign number 4, the impulsive borderline is extremely vindictive. When you hurt her, she will strike back in ways you couldn't ever imagine. There is nothing she won't do to get back at you. Calling the police on you, getting you fired, accusing you of something really horrible, things that can literally ruin your reputation or even your life. After it's all over and she's emotionally regulated again, she can feel genuine remorse, even hating herself for what she's done. She may behave in super apologetic ways. Everyone around you may be trying to warn you. They may be thinking you're crazy to be putting up with this. But you think they just don't understand how good it is when it is good. You feel like you can work through the bad stuff, that she'll eventually change, that it'll all be worth it in the end. so you keep trying. The fifth sign is the frantic fear of abandonment. She may initially come across as fearless, as independent, but soon you will discover how insecure she really is and how terrified she is of abandonment and rejection. And she will behave in irrational, erratic, and ultra dramatic ways to ease her frantic fears of abandonment. Her jealousy and insecurity is indescribable. Heaven forbid you look in the direction of another woman or a woman looks your way. All hell will break loose. All parties and social events end in disaster. She will demand that you stop talking to any female you know, friends, coworkers, even family members, maybe even guys that you know, because they might talk to a girl or talk about a girl. She will make you feel like you need to stay right by her side as to not trigger those insecurities. And because you don't want to have to deal with these blow-ups, which are often public for everyone to see, and then go on for days and weeks in private, you end up complying and becoming like her lapdog to avoid these outbursts and or emotional withdrawals. The sixth sign is that you feel like you are on the wildest roller coaster ride with extreme ups and downs. It will be incredibly rocky almost from the start. 1 minute you are her everything. She couldn't be happier. And the next she hates you. You are the worst thing that's ever happened to her. And she's breaking up with you, usually ending the relationship as a ploy to cheat on you without feeling guilty. And to put you in a state of anxiety and withdrawal to ensure that you can see what you're going to lose or how lonely you'll be without her. She makes you feel like you're in heaven, but after a while, she mostly makes you feel like you're in hell. She ridicules, attacks, criticizes, says the worst things anyone has ever said to you, and makes you feel like the worst person in the whole world. Then later on, she's super sorry, behaves super sweet, and, acts all thankful for you and grateful that you are saving her, helping her, and she promises to get better, to do better, maybe even to get help. And then maybe there's a few happy days, maybe a bit of love bombing, but it's a wild ride that never ends well. The seventh sign is borderline rage. And this is the foaming at the mouth, blackout rage, things flying by your head, verbal attacks, maybe even physical assaults. And this rage can be for no good reason. For example, you didn't prepare her coffee the proper way or place the pillows on the couch the correct way, or maybe you're just breathing wrong or talking stupid, and she loses it. And she can go into a blind rage for these minor reasons. And if you're not together physically at the time when she goes into a rage, you will get text bombs with the nastiest barrage of accusations, attacks, and threats. Number 8, when the impulsive borderline is emotionally dysregulated, it is a no-win situation. For example, if she flirts with another guy and you get jealous, well, then you're insecure, needy, or accused of being toxic and trying to control her. If you don't get jealous, you don't care. You don't love her. I could give you a lot of these examples, but if you are with an impulsive borderline, I am certain that you have 1,000 examples of your own. But the point is, no matter how you respond in these situations, even if you tried every possible combination of responses, you will always be wrong. You cannot and will not win. You can be on your best behavior. You can be a total hermit, never going anywhere or doing anything to set her off, and still she'll go off. Number 9, you are constantly battling her false sense of reality. You're walking on eggshells. You start hiding mundane things from her. You just don't want to deal with hours of explanations, reassurances, and fighting against her twisted reality. Number 10, in the end, you can't live with her and you can't seem to live without her. You feel like you're going crazy, but you also feel really bad for her. You don't want to abandon this woman that you love, but you know the cycle. You know that in a few hours, few days, She's going to be cursing you, maybe even getting physical, turning people against you, flirting or cheating with other guys, breaking up with you, or maybe causing you to break up with her. The on and off cycle goes on and on and on until you feel crazy, to a point where you end up feeling disconnected, numb, and completely stripped of any self-esteem and self-respect you've ever had. You look in the mirror in disgust, feeling like a failure, full of self-doubt, second-guessing yourself, and trying to figure out what went wrong. And when you think of all the fights, all the devaluation, the comparisons, the threats, you can see how toxic it is. You rationally know that it's bad, but somehow you can't let go. You know this drug is killing you, but you can't break free. And anytime you do, all you can think of are the amazing times that you shared, because there truly were magical times. And so you fool yourself into believing all the crazy crap didn't happen, or that you can work it out, maybe just love her more, or maybe it wasn't as bad as you're thinking. But it's in this fooling yourself that you lose your self-trust, your self-respect, your self-confidence, your self-worth, and your overall sense of self. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and check out my playlist on borderline personality disorder.
Pac, did you fall asleep?
She hit the nail on the motherfucking head. Like, she described her behavior to the T. So much to where it seems like she might be Brianna's secret therapist. Damn. she knew everything. That shit was crazy. But it described her perfectly. Like, not one description was off to me.
I'm going to be real with you. It's almost like sometimes these things just come to me when I say it. You know how many videos on borderline personality disorder there are? And I just happen to fall upon this one that read her down. Like, that had to be fate that literally just came to me. So I do believe Brianna needs to seek help. Just like I remember talking so much junk when that young lady said, Brianna needs mental health help right now. She needs this psychiatric help. And I was like, how dare she say that? What was her name? Nosy Bystander. Nosy Bystander said it from day one.
Yep. She need that white van ASAP. She ain't gonna go willingly.
Somebody said, can you imagine? Tang Lee says, can you imagine what them kids go through with them personalities? Let's pray for all of them. Somebody said, pray for Latruth. Let's pray for them all. Except for Jonelle. But yes, sis, you stayed past curfew. Like, for real, a whole hour past curfew.
No, you forgot you an hour ahead of me.
Oh, so this is curfew for you. Exactly. Okay, so we did good. We did good.
Let me see what they talking about in the chat.
Right. The person wants to know what her name is. Maybe so you could follow her page. Hold on. Excuse me.
Borderline personality disorder.
Her name is Lise LeBlanc. Instead of saying Lisa, it's Lise. Lise LeBlanc. LEBLANC. She has many videos, y'all. Let me see if I can show you so you can read it for yourself. So you can see what she looks like. Hold up. This is her page, y'all. Learn a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this live tonight. My sister, thank you for being here with me. She convinced me to come live, so thank you.
You're welcome. You got anything you want to play before we wrap it up? Or that's it?
It's all right. I think we did enough. I think we ended it with a bang.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna do something tomorrow.
Somebody asked if I have Facebook. I made a Facebook, and Team Brianna reported me 30 minutes after I got my page, and my page is suspended for 6 months. So no, I don't have a Facebook right now. Well, I do, but I ain't giving my personal ones. I wish I had something right now. I'm hungry. She's a whole nother spectrum of BPD. If it's not treated, it can be hell on others and themselves. Jazzy went to school for psychology, so she knows what she's talking about. Yeah. Listen, Bernicia, if they got rid of my Sweet Ma page within 30 minutes, imagine if they knew my real page. Can't, you know? But anyways, I have Instagram. You guys could write me.
If they knew your real page, they couldn't do nothing with it. And you know why? Because it's actually Facebook would actually be able to go back and look at your stuff that you've posted to see that page been existing, and you don't have nothing on there that violates the community standards. See, they was able to get the other one taken down because you didn't have nothing on it, so they looked at it as a fake page. You get what I'm saying? So if they was to report it, it would be false reports, so you could fight it and they'll put it back up immediately.
Gotcha. Well, is there anything else you want to say before you go? Well, thank you to everybody that showed up tonight. Thank you for everybody that showed out tonight and sent us some cash apps, and I always forget what this is called. Super chat. Go ahead, Pac.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, get lost brain at night.
I'm sorry.
I feel like this was a really informative live also. The one you did earlier, you had them receipts lined up, baby. But this was like a little add on to it. But what is they Facebook don't have them in it? They just take it down.
Well,
no, they have it. They have it. They still have it. They still have it. 8 with the 2-4.
Good night.
That's what they told Sweet Ma. It went against community standards. Fake page something. Good night, y'all.
If anybody did not watch my last live and the one before that, mainly my last live, please watch the last one. It was straight receipts. I wasn't on the screen. I was just doing a voiceover. And I think it will show you a different side of Brianna if you hadn't seen her lives before. They're pretty clear on that live. So if you ended this video, remember there's one before this. I did a double today and it was worth it. Oh, it's Annette's birthday. Happy blessed day, Annette. Happy blessed day. God is best. Lupac from the NOLA, baby. Anyway.
No, I'm not from NOLA.
That's what
I'm like 2.5 hours from New Orleans, y'all. I live in a little town called Opelousas. It's near Lafayette. Not too many people familiar with where I stay, but a lot of people know of Lafayette. But our food is better than New Orleans. 337. You actually have to be from Louisiana to know. See, a lot of people think that Louisiana, basically New Orleans, is, you know, where our food is known for. No. You come to Louisiana and you get close to the 337, that's when you're going to get that food. Trust the plus. And if you look on my page, you'll know what I'm talking about. Because I know my shit.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Thank you, Lupac. I'll talk to you probably as soon as we get off this line. But whatever, even if it's for a few minutes. And hopefully I see you guys soon. Lupac, you want to say goodbye?
I was reading them comments. So I can't see them like you, so I gotta click the chat button and then it goes to it on the side or whatever. But I can't see in the thing. Yep. I don't know when we gonna come back live again, y'all. I have to fight Sweet Mata come up here.
Well, I'm glad you made me come up.
So we'll see. We gotta get some OT.
It's gonna be good too.
Yep. And then we're gonna hit y'all with that big bang. The lies she tells.
But it's so many that
I know, and she's still lying. That's the crazy part. we ain't got a cap on it yet.
Oh, today's live was the meet and greet. Yesterday's was chopping it up with Tiana Taylor. All right. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace, peace. Peace, peace. Night, night, Pac. Girl, you didn't put the mute.
Sis, you.
What?
We still live?
Yeah. All right. Peace, peace, y'all. I'm out of here.
Bye, y'all.
Thanks again for coming.